brought me to the. I really don't know. Like I thought I knew. I honestly did think I knew the T's, and it turns out that I don't know. I've been and watched T adult films,
and
I'll be honest with you. What? We're talking about. You just gonna surprise me in the middle of a T story?
Does set off the show by saying how he likes T-Dawg porn. If you don't know what T-Dogs are, you can figure it out.
I mean, I'm off of it. I'm trying to cut myself off. I'm weaning off of it, and that's it. I'm just.
It's
no
like
more.
Percocets. T-Dawg porn is like Percocets. you need like you from there you go down to like big clit porn, and then little by little you work your way down to regular veg.
Yeah.
Quick disclaimer before we get going here.
Disclaimer. Are we gonna have to play that every time somebody else joins the live?
Yeah, if we have any other, especially if we have like Ian Ellis or any of the boys on, we're gonna have to play that. For Ian, we're gonna have to play it for like 4 minutes. For Rex, we might have to play it for 10 minutes. We might just leave this shit running for 10 minutes. If Rex is coming on, the whole show might just be. Just fucking Rex dropping M bombs and R bombs and fucking F bombs and.
So the boy, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. This is what the boys do.
So here we are. Original Wiggers live every Wednesday at 9:40. Artificial Wiggers, artificial intelligence Wiggers, AI Wiggers. Today we got this Lensa app taking the internet by storm. You could see Lensa turned me into dust bitch in prison. In this particular picture, no matter what I tried putting dust in front of me in front of dust. No matter what, they artificially had dust officially rape me in prison. Clearly, with this picture.
You new here? hey, I could be your friend,
bro.
Hey.
I love the tattoos.
You
too,
look
bro.
like you're gonna need some shoes. You come to me if you need any shoes. You need a couple noodles. Anything you need a pen to write your mama. I love my mama too. You come to me.
Okay, Uncle Dust, I'm really sorry. Can you please just take it a little easier on my asshole the next time?
Oh, well, I'm about passion. I'm a passionate man. Some people are cold in here. You stick with me, and we'll make it long and easy.
Okay, as long as you keep me warm on a cold night.
I got a lot of skin. It'll just wrap around you like a sweet sexual blanket.
Do you think artificial intelligence dust? Do you think like if we were doing dick pics, they would take care of you? Or you think you'd have micro penis in the multiverse as well?
I would like to
think they give you micro penis in the multiverse? You'd be like Iron Man going to all the multiverses, checking the pants, and you'd be like, "Ain't this a bitch? I got a small dick in every goddamn fucking reality."
I hope, man. I would like to think that it would make it bigger. I would like to hope that there is hope for me to even have a fantasy or a fictional fake believe world, but probably not. Probably it'd give me an even smaller one. It's just a hole, like a whale blowhole.
Yeah. They just say fuck it and just give you a pussy. They go right from micro penis to pussy in the AI dust world. You know what I mean? You know. So anyway, we here again. We're going to go over the past, present, and future of artificial intelligence and a whole bunch of other craziness tonight. Did I say what we were going to cover when I first started? I don't even remember.
I don't think so. You're going to let the folks know. Let the folks know. They need to know.
So mainly artificial intelligence related material tonight. You know, some robotic stuff. You know, we'll discuss, is it good? Is it bad? The reaction to some people with this Lensa app, the Magic Avatar. That's why you see everybody with all these pictures lately. I tried it about 4 or 5 days ago. That was like right before everyone started doing it. People been doing it for months, I think, on the low, but it just like popped off into the fucking zeitgeist or whatever you want to say. probably about like what would you say, like 4 or 5 days ago at this point. It's like right before everyone. I found that shit. I did it. Now like it's you can't go on anybody's page without seeing their fucking their avatars and shit.
And they're battling with it now too. I mean, as we're gonna see, as you guys are gonna see. I mean, there's a little blowback, and there's some people that are outraged with what it's doing.
They're saying that that Lensa App and AI might be the P word. They're saying that it's fat shaming. They're saying it's objectifying women. So, you know, basically AI is behaving like humans. It's not all that confusing, but we're still gonna dive into it. You know what I mean?
That's what happens when you cancel when you cancel people's free speech. They go and start making apps, and they use now they're hidden, and you don't know who they are, and they're making AI apps.
Right. Kirstie Alley died. Rest in peace, Kirstie Alley. Of course, you know.
21 beer salute. Pow 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 pow.
100%. We'll talk about. We're gonna try to get into them closing Splash Mountain, because of, you know, racism tied to it. It's been something they've been going across for quite a few years at this point, but it's like official. They're definitely shutting down Splash Mountain at Disney. Catfish dropped something crazy in my inbox talking about the Y chromosome disappearing little by little. We're probably gonna get into that. And just a whole bunch of AI fuckery.
Are you talking about Neve from Catfish? Drop that on you?
No. Catfish. Catfish. That's all there's in the comment section.
Catfish. Shout out Catfish.
I think on Discord is aggro.
I thought Neve was gonna get at you.
Yeah. No.
He's a sexy boy crew. He wants to do sex on you.
Who's that?
Neve from Catfish. Neve from the MTV show.
From the show Catfish.
Yeah, he's sexy boy crew. He wants to do sex on you.
Listen, he could come get it if they don't censor me, because you know he's friends with the people that rhyme with shoe. So.
That's a true statement. Maybe we can do it OnlyFans.
Is a person that rhymes with shoe, I believe.
He is. He rhymes with shoe.
Yeah, catfish Mongo and shit. Yeah. Something about the Y chromosome disappearing and all sorts of crap. We got plenty on the docket as usual.
Now, I'm not a gene knowledgist.
Yeah.
If I didn't know, so there's like 2 chromosomes in the world. How many we did?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the X and the Y. I don't know exactly how it works. I know that women, I think only have their chromosomes, right? And then men, I think, have one of each. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, so we're closer to being feminine, you know, than they are to being masculine. You know what I mean? Which that don't surprise me all that much. I know a lot of bitch ass fucking dudes running around out here, bro.
This is a good point.
There's a lot of sensitive ass fucking.
Sometimes that thought it comes up, and I think that's the part where you have to mush that. So now I know the feeling when it comes up, and you feel like, dude, the bitch is coming, and you got to mash it down. That's like where your chromosomes are fighting. You know, they're having
23 altogether.
It's good that your chromosomes can still fight, and the man can fight a woman inside your body. So that's fair. You know,
domestic abuse is still legal amongst chromosomes.
And I'll drink some. I'll drink some coffee to that, bub.
What music, Juanito? What are we talking about, bro? Are we talking about the intro? Are you requesting the Wiggers intro?
I like this. It's a good intro. And some people come just for the intro. I know some guys that just come for the intro and then they leave. So we need to start stamping that. So they come for the intro.
Just for the intro.
And pass it on. If you really just come for the intro, at least share it amongst some music fans. Cliff made that, and I'm proud of it. And Cliff should be very proud of it because it's a dope intro.
The Murph. At the Murph on Instagram.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
The music. I just put together the little stupid shit in it. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's. I think it's accurate and it's spot on. I wish I could do those dance moves, but I think I can.
We appreciate you. All right, might as well get it going. Couple things to remember first.
I'm Irish American, and never would I pretend to be an African.
Chicks are into Wicca.
Don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt. If artificial intelligence raped you, would it really be rape if it's artificial?
Ding dong.
Is that a ding or a dong? I guess a pussy is a ding in this case. Where is it? It's on loop. I had it on loop for the.
Oh, I was like, we're going again. All right. I like the ding dong. The witch is dead. Is that a metaphor?
Yo, I'm talking, bro. I'm
I'm gonna fucking end up having to murder you, dude. This show is canceled, dude. I'm fucking out of here, dude.
So what should we do? What should we do first in regards to the Lensa app? Should we see what happened when I put in pictures, equal pictures of me and you?
Yeah, I like those ones.
Yeah, let's try to like decipher which one looks the most like me and you combined. I put like 8 pictures of you and 8 pictures of me in the Lensa app.
And winner gets the first. What the fuck, dude?
Fucking that alien wants to fuck the shit out of somebody.
Looks like Excalibur.
I see both of us in that one a little bit. That was
okay. Now we're looking fantasy. This is strictly like dragon, Dragon's Quest status.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too, bro? One thing I learned about that.
There you go. That looks like you.
That got my jaw. It got like my jaw, but then like your like upper eyes.
I don't.
You know what I learned about this? You know how like a lot of times like biracial babies like the black genes win.
Yeah, 9 times out of.
Yeah, your genes are the black genes.
I'm the darkest wig on the planet, dude.
You wash me out in most of these shits, bro. Like
I
make you a little sexier, but you know what I mean?
You'd be that baby ain't mine. That baby ain't mine, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I'll be like, did you go down to Kennedy Fried Chicken?
It's pretty fucking fair, dude. Now that I'm looking at it, it's pretty.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's pretty
your
fair.
Genes won, bro.
That's wild that the red wins out. I get the red's dominant.
Yeah, usually
is this
are
accurate?
The weakest fucking genes on earth.
That's what I thought. I thought it was what do the Black Israelites say? It's a what, we fucking locked up over here, Cliff. For the love of God.
Did we just freeze for a minute?
We did just freeze. You froze.
Did you freeze too, or did I just freeze?
Just you. Just you. Right. You have the weak Wi-Fi, weak genes.
Weak Wi-Fi, weak genes. Look at you, bro. This is some bullshit, bro. This looks like you just dominated my fucking asshole, bro, and made this fucking dust cliff baby, and didn't even consider me at all.
Oh, there you go.
See me. Yeah, I see me in that one.
Nose is strong. Eyes is more cliffster.
Yeah.
So this would be clust. This would be clust. This would be cliff first, dust last.
Uncle Clust.
Yeah. Cluster.
This shit like Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer right here.
I mean, this guy's ready to take he's like a Brooklyn DJ that's still hanging tough.
Yeah, he's like a gay rave robot from the future.
He's 50 and he's still trying to mix it up with the youngsters drinking coffee and skateboarding, but he gets hurt. His knees hurt. But
it looks like he's 50 in like 2040 though. It looks like it's
You're
a
right.
little more advanced than now. You know what
I mean? Whoa.
You gotta,
this is the one if we were going to be outraged, this would be the one.
Yeah. Oh, I got plenty of those. If we look at my solo ones, I'm like, that one's a decent combo.
But it looks like you got pink eye in the left eye. We got pink eye, Cliff.
Yeah, we did get pink eye.
They gave us like we've been sniffing assholes around here.
Man.
Okay.
This is some bullshit, bro.
That's
your
pretty
genes
even.
really won, bro.
Is that my forehead?
Won. You fucking
I guess
son
that's
of a
my
bitch.
forehead. I mean, we got good hair. Where's the long hair?
What about this?
That's a Clipster. That's coming. That's coming live.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
That's the clip. That's the clip
That's a
stare.
decent mix of me and you right there, though.
That's a fair one. And the wrinkles got out, so that's your forehead because I got the heavy rinks on my forehead. That's more you.
That's more me.
I know. It's funny because I know I have that
That's
picture.
more
I
me.
think I have the picture that you used. I think for this one, and then like you,
like this and shit.
I think so. Oh, that's more you. That's a good listen. That's nothing for nothing. I'd fuck us.
Yeah. If me and you had a biological baby, I'd fucking suck his dick. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
I'd fuck the shit out of that fucker, dude.
I'd suck our dick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd suck our dick, basically.
It's not gay
You
to
know
suck your own dick, right?
No,
I mean,
is it gay if you suck your own dick?
I mean, are we both
had
in
that
there?
discussion.
So yeah, we have had that discussion.
Yeah.
It's a
Which
fine
one's lesbian,
discussion.
Cliff? Let's figure out which one he said was
Whoa.
lesbian, Cliff.
That one right there is new wave lesbian Cliff for sure.
That's new, but there's Dust in there too, though.
That's Duff.
That's a mix of us two right there for sure.
Diff, or we'd go by Diff. Dust Cliff.
Diff. Yeah, I say Diff. I like Diff. Has a good ring to it.
Oh,
That's a pretty good mix.
That's a fair mix. I mean, what's he see? What's he thinking right now, Cliff?
I think he's staring into another man's asshole, trying to figure out the universe.
He is, dude.
The secrets of the universe.
Oh, what's in
and
that
then he
corner?
figured out the secrets right here. This Cliff.
Okay, boys, I know the secrets.
Yeah. And this is the wide wizard of anal right here. The wise wizard of anal or some shit. I'll tell you what though, bro, your genes won. This is pretty good mix. I gotta say, this is a pretty good mix of the two right here.
I think that's is that your nose bone with my tip of the nose?
It might be because my tip of the nose is like is starting to sag like my balls. You know what I mean? Like my nose is getting down and down more as I get older.
Yeah, I said like a fucking senior balls.
This is pretty much me.
That's pretty much you,
me.
yeah.
I won on a couple, but like there's 50 pictures, right? No, I'm sorry, there's 100 of me and you,
Okay.
and legitimately like 75% of them, bro. You got the black genes, son.
What can I say, man?
Look at this shit.
I was born in Egypt, bro.
Look at this shit. There's no white race. There's no race on earth. Not the Asians, not the Israelis that are weaker than white gingers. But yet somehow
that you know what that means?
You know what I mean?
Designed by a ginger. This app was designed by a ginge. He was like, you know what? Fuck that, dude. I'm making our genes dominant. We always get fucked over with fire crotches and whatnot. Oh,
this is just you. These are the only you
okay.
ones now.
Now this is this is multiverse because this is if I was active and joined MMA.
Yeah, that's jujit dust.
Jujit dust is coming in.
That's jujit dust right there.
Jujit's coming through. Oh, how's everybody doing? What?
You look like you sell sweater vests or some shit.
Yeah, future sweater vests. It's like I feel like it's at the airport to get to the moon, and I'm there trying to sell them.
I like that. The airport.
Like an Abercrombie and fucking Ginge.
Yeah. This is the jacked MMA though. This is this guy when he's older, he's retired. You know what I mean?
What's homeboy's name? The best grappler in the world?
Gordon Ryan.
So this is like Gordon Dust combo. Only this is my age. He looks like he's almost 50 here.
That's prison dust.
Oh,
gave
okay,
a bunch of prison dust because you fucking shirts off and like 3 of the pictures I put in.
Each one of these
That's all I had.
specifies a rape in a different prison that I got.
Yeah, seriously. Yo, Dust is a sex offender in like 9 multiverses. This motherfucker, but not this one. But not in this one.
Not in this one. Not in this one.
No winks either. No winks. That just looks like you, straight up.
Yeah, that just looks like a cutting edit. Hairline is pretty. Oh,
here goes.
What's this? Reptilian dust?
That's like Reptilian Cologne commercial. like if you were reptilian but also made cologne commercials. You know what I mean?
It's like Sauvage Gingvaage.
Yeah.
Gingvaage. Gingvaage.
Straight the fuck up. That's dope as fuck, but random anime shit. looking shit.
Yeah, that's like a World of War dust.
Right.
This is.
Oh, you're like 100% like jerking off in that picture. That's like if you got caught on cam, like on a cam site in the multiverse. You know what I mean? Like that. It's like.
So that's pretty dope how they changed the tats. Those I just remembered I had tattoos. I was like, why are these things? I remember I have titty tats.
Yeah, they just give you.
That's like me waiting for the phone. I'm waiting for the prison phone. And I'm like, dude, I'll fucking suck you off, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Give me some jack time. I need some jack time, son. Look, here you go again, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Like you're in prison in the entire multiverse. This shit looks like Nazis made it to fucking the multiverse. This shit right here, fucking. He did not escape to Argentina. Fucking Hitler jumped on a spaceship and went to some alternate universe where Dust is his general. Fuck out of here, bro. Oh, there you go. That's just nice astronaut dust. You know what I mean?
And why does the language look like Hebrew? But I know it's
never
not
real words. It's fucking crazy, bro. They put like weird, like partial words. Here goes. Oh. This is the multiverse where you had a twin brother that you also were in a gay relationship with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got married. First Siamese twins to get married.
Which one was the whitest Wakandan? Hold on, which one do you think is the whitest Wakandan? Fuck. I wish we could keep these comments always right up to pace, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we'll have to. That looks good.
Oh, the conjoined twins. Oh, you're saying you are conjoined twins in this one?
I've been conjoined.
Has there ever been conjoined gay twins? Like, you think conjoined twins like fuck each other? Like, you think they like?
I would. I mean, wouldn't you?
Do me a favor. You're the researcher for porn. When we get off here, I need you to Google conjoined twins double hand job.
Oh, that's gonna lead me down a vicious rabbit hole, and you're gonna send me spiraling back out of control. I just told you that I'm trying to get off the porn.
Right. Oh, there goes fucking. That's the fucking Dalai Lama dust or some shit.
This is wild. How they, Rastafarian dust. Yeah, alien Rusty.
That's
okay.
Oz.
A blue ginger. It's a blinger.
It's legit Oz right there, bro. He said the one before I showed the astronaut. So this one? Is he saying this is the whitest Wakanda? Let me see. The one before the NASA one was the whitest Wakanda.
That's pretty. That's pretty honky. That's pretty next level honky-ish.
Yeah, pretty honky. All right, King.
Sitting on the throne of honky.
All right, we'll go through a couple of mine, and then we'll get on to talk about other shit related to this subject here. Apparently, I didn't put the branding behind in here. Let's pop that in there. Bing, bing, boom.
There we go.
Let's check me out right here. They did some weird shit to me on a lot of them, bro. I got some dope ones.
Yeah.
They did some weird shit to me too.
Oh shit, Apollo cliff.
Was good, bro. That shit looked like they took the picture though. Like, you know how like when they float out the fucking spaceship and they start freezing?
Yeah, you got the air cord on you, like the umbilical cord hanging off the ship.
Right. This is
okay. What's homeboy's name from Star Wars? Yeah, there you go.
Right,
Assassin Cliff.
Some shit. Right. Right here.
Come here.
What do you think?
Shit! This is disheveled. This is Cook Cliff in the future. This is Cook Cliff. Short order cook still.
Miserable chef.
They're telling you to whip up fucking a moons over my hammy in fucking space, and you're like, God damn it! I made it this far. I'm still. This is what I'm doing.
Right. I still got a 9 to 5 on the spaceship.
Fucking slaving over a hot stove.
We got DoorDash on this spaceship, man.
And you're making me wear this goddamn master getup, this gi. I like this. This is a bomb one, dude.
No, we are definitely fucking. There's no denying that I'm fucking myself in this one. You know what I mean?
I mean, you look like it looks Kevin Smithish on the right, right?
On
Clerks.
the right joint.
Yeah.
And then see Kevin Smith on that shit.
Little 100%. Jesus and Kevin Smith. If Jesus and Kevin Smith and you all mushed together. That's it.
That's a truck driver that found fucking Jesus Kevin Smith at the truck stop, and just fucking. I just brought him home.
I'll show you the Lord. Get on your knees.
Come with me. You know what I mean? I'll give you something good to do with that pretty mouth. That's definitely that shit right there.
Do you like my hair? Do you like my hair? Yeah, I love your hair. Get it over here. Let me touch it. Can I smell it?
This is cancer. Me.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I just got diagnosed. My hair started falling out. I'm still trying to look sexy.
This
You know
is
what I mean?
you posted I have cancer on Instagram and got 2 likes.
Hashtag cancer life. You know what I mean? Like,
And one of them was a fucking spam, bro.
right. My jail
Oh,
pic,
shit.
of course. That's the
Oh, this is art, bro. This is like the artist in the penal colony that's fucking, you know, he's like
yeah,
considers himself a Leonardo da Vinci.
right.
I mean-
Leonardo da Vinci. What of jail? Like I'm a jail tat, Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
Right.
He's all behind you. You got the motif action going.
Right. I don't know this shit.
Oh,
This
this
is
is
like- This shit looks like an Ian Ellis like a Philip Wave cartoon. Fucking. That's like Philip Wave, like if they had a human body though, but like the same. You know what I mean?
And what do you? Is that a life jacket? I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's like me. I don't know if am I on like a midget plane and I got that shit on like, you know what I mean? I got that shit on my neck while I sit on the plane. You know what I mean? I look like a little person in this shit. That's definitely midget me.
and or like late 90s, early 2000s yuppie rap album cover.
Yeah. What real white boy shit.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
That shit.
This
that
is
shit looks like me if I commit a crime in like 5 more years, maybe. You know what I mean?
American History Cliff.
That's American History Cliff right there. It's like
Just shave the side, and I mean the gap on the scalp though. They gave you this is another outrage. They didn't.
yeah.
What's up with that
They
shit?
put my hairline back like an extra fucking 6.5 inches. These
Fucked up,
motherfuckers.
dude. These cocksuckers.
These artificial fucking scumbags. Oh, here we go though. There's
Oh.
There's wizard folk right there. You know what I mean?
What's homeboy from not Willow, the House of Dragon, not House of Dragon. What's the other one? Lord of the
I don't
Rings. The Lord of the
know.
Rings
Oh, Lord
wizard.
of the Rings? Yeah.
Yeah. Lord of the Wiggers.
Catfish
That's
said
Lord of
Dusty
the.
Dusty straight up paid this company to do you dirty. Yo, I'm telling you, man. No, but I guess there's like Sons of Anarchy
Yeah.
folk right there. You know what I mean?
This is they killed Opie. Oh, why'd they give you Cross-Eye Cliff?
That's
Why
fucking,
they?
I got like that Cliff got like fucking 3 fingers on one hand, fucking 4 on the other. You know what I mean? Like he don't got
This
5
is-
fingers on each hand. You know what I mean?
This is
You know?
Was there a button to just that you skipped that was like make me look like shit?
Shit is fucking crazy, bro. Hell yeah, straight up
Oh.
Gandalf shit right there.
Gandalf Mafia, dude. Okay. And still the off-angle eyeballs in like a Star Wars or Dune. You look like a Dune character.
Dual character, some shit.
Yeah, you got Dune on the mind. Oh, look at this.
Right.
Is that chest hair that's coming into
Oh,
designs?
Yeah, they took my chest hair and made it into like fucking like
Oh.
diseased veins or some shit. Hold on.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Duff man, a very vain gay couple. I don't know if that's what
Yes,
but
dude.
But it made sense there. You know what I
It
mean?
does. Like you check each other's hair, you know. Oh. This is just sad, man. I mean, this guy's fucking sad as shit.
Yo, this motherfucker. This
He doesn't
motherfucker.
know why.
He's trying to get a Filipino wife. You know what I mean? He's on all the apps looking for a nice Filipino. You know what I mean?
His mail order bride packages come back returned to sender, and he's like, "Dog,
Yeah.
come on."
He's down to Vietnam. He started in Ukraine. He's working his way down. He's all the way down to Vietnam. He'll take a Papua New Guinea bitch at this point. You know what I mean? motherfucker take a pygmy. Motherfucker wants a pygmy wife through the mail. Put that bitch in a shoebox.
This is the look after you run through all the countries, and you go, "Am I gonna have to be gay?"
Okay.
Well, guess
Let's
I'm
get
gonna go
skinny and
gay.
Sexy. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, now, are you a fucking professional yodeler?
Yeah, definitely Yoda, definitely can milk a mean goat. You know what I mean?
Drop down and give me a gallon, boy. I mean, you'd fucking You're pulling those teats furiously, man.
Yeah,
I trust this guy with my cows. This guy I trust.
Yeah, you don't think this guy's trying to fucking sweet talk the fucking pretty cows though? Like I feel like this guy kicks game to cows in their ear. You know what I mean? Like he walks up on cows. He's like, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do to you tonight, right? Like, you know what happens at the end of the day, right? Like, yeah, this is definitely life passed me by Cliff right here. Fuck on out of here. Hold on, we got a few more, then we'll get a. He can clog dance, 100% mean clog game. You know what I mean?
That's Clark W. Griswold, fucking grandson.
Yo, I'm gonna show you a picture of my cousin Rob, bro. I got a link for one. Like my cousin Rob's like real skinny, and like people would say we look alike, but you couldn't necessarily see it all the time.
Okay.
But I will show you pictures of him, bro. It legit, like the one on the right looks almost identical to him.
No shit.
Almost identical. That's multiverse
shit.
wigger. That's the literal multiverse
wig
wigger.
Mafia, dude. Holy shit! Step your game up, but also your skin looks like it's gonna fall off your shoulders. What the shit?
That's burn victim wigger. Really?
Fucking Jay Leno, eat your heart out, son.
Yeah, they call him burn unit or some shit.
BU? BU's up in here. Is that BU? What's good, son?
My man said, looks like a character from Resident Evil. 100% spot on with that shit.
Yeah.
Let's look at a couple more. Let me see if I can find a couple where I don't look like a fucking. There you go. This is like
why?
This is like.
Are they doing this to your eyeballs, kid?
Gay Roman raver. This motherfucker. Yeah.
Yo, you guys got a binky?
Lions and men. You know what I mean?
Anybody got a binky? I got that ecstasy. Come on, I get that ecstasy, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
and this is next level. This is him when he took it to the next level. You know what I mean? Now he's going through black holes to fuck lions and men. You know what I mean?
Going to anuses that nobody's gone before. One giant leap for gay, one giant leap for Cliff's cock.
That motherfucker got a black hole selfie. Fuck is going on out here, bro? Motherfucker like, black hole selfie, you know. Nothing.
Oh. This is futuristic T-Dawg Cliff.
I was about to say, like, motherfucker look like a lesbian astrologer or some shit. You know what I mean?
Give me my sign. Reading signs and shit still in the year 5000.
Right. Fucking read your constellation and suck your dick good. You know what I mean? So that's after the cyber implants. Oh shit. Bro, this shit is wild though, bro.
This is the best, wild. Bro. This is phenomenal. Oh wow. Kurt Russell Cliff?
He's like the bold and used to be beautiful.
Yeah. You know like an old retired guy that all he did was old romantic novel covers in the fucking 70s.
Yeah. Just the covers. He wasn't an actor. He just posed for the covers. Yeah. You know what I mean? This
like a Fabio. This is the guy that everybody knew Fabio, but that was the other guy. He was just as hot.
Yeah. This is like if you couldn't afford Fabio, you paid this guy half the rate. You know what I mean? He goes on, smelling like alcohol. He's still trying to hold on. He's on cover number 190. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ. We got this motherfucker choreographer. What do you think? I look like a choreographer or some shit, right?
Yeah, a choreographer who you look like you were in the French Legion, and you cut the top of your hat off, and now you found your way into a metropolis and have starting to teach choreography,
aerobics. Look like
aerobics, dude.
Yeah, aerobics instructor maybe. Or some shit, you know what I mean?
All right, guys, let's get those boots burning.
He says it's standing. The Fabio fucking standing. Holy shit. Norman Reedus stunt double for the Walking Dead.
Nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
Fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Oh, we back to Rome. We back to
Rome.
Oh
my God. With a little bit of Judge Dredd sheriff badge, right?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, like a mixture of the future and the past type shit. Perfect melding of the two. That's a little more regular.
Yeah, this is fair. They were gonna be fair.
But I am cross-eyed in most of them.
They've been fucking up your eyeballs like repetitively, just giving you a fucking wonky lefter.
maybe I'm more cross-eyed than I think. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm finding out a truth about myself. You know what I mean? You know?
No.
This looks like the monk who got fired. You know what I mean? Oh, Dust can't pay attention. This is a dog. What's going on, Dust? Are we doing professional Dust again? Let's see. Is he about to walk off? Let's see. How unprofessional can he be?
You want the dog to just fucking bark? My wife must be home, and he hears her downstairs. Man, he can, dude. He knows when she's coming in the neighborhood, and this is what he does. That's how fucking he can smell that far. He can smell her ass.
The craziest shit to me is that the AI came up with this for you still. This is actually one of the pictures that came out of the AI.
And they nailed the dick. They nailed it. You know what I mean? I can't say much about the body is actually pretty accurate. I mean,
yeah.
I got a big gut and my skin does look like it's about to fall off my shoulders, dude.
Yeah, they did you wrong with that one. All right, so you got to go get the dog? Is that what's happening right now, you fucking goddamn unprofessional bastard? You got to go get him? You keep muting your mic, you fucking retard. Stop kissing the tip of the microphone. Unmute it, you fucking dumbass. This fucking kid is the worst, I swear to God.
Why did you mute my mic? What happened?
You muted your fucking mic.
Did you mute my mic to get back at the AI gingers that are obviously on? Obviously, oh man, look at this sweet couple. I want to smell you. Can you smell my essence?
I just can't get over how much I look like the victim no matter what I do. Like, I wanted to be the one to fuck you, but I'm definitely getting penetrated in this couple here. You know what I mean?
The eyes do say a lot. The eyes on you look like, God damn it. Like, this is my life. Fuck.
Traumatized.
This fucking,
traumatized.
This looks like you started to you're noticing little things after the rape. Like my earwax in the cell is just too much. You go, God damn, Ginger's got a lot of earwax. You know?
Start noticing your flaws after you rape.
Yeah.
Is that how it goes? After rapes, you notice people's...
Yeah. And you're starting to try to find... This is almost to the point after this day is when you start to try to find the good in the horrible scenario.
Yes.
You start going, well, he is kind of he's nice enough. Like, he brings me a cup of noodles and, you know, I
could have a worse rapist, basically.
You could have a worse rapist.
As far as rapist goes, he's not so bad. You know what I mean? He's not so bad.
Not at all. This guy's
me keep half my plate. You know? You know? He only makes me drink out the toilet a couple days a week. You know? I know, South Edge. I know it's covering us. South Edge keeps coming in with this breaking information. He's like... All right, South Edge. I think you learn information better than you notice things.
You know, you guys are looking. You got those pics up still, guys. Come on, guys.
Do you got to do something with the dog or not?
I may have to. Well, he stops every time I try to get up. Every time I start to get up, Cliff.
He's fucking with you, bro.
He is fucking with me. But my wife is coming up, and then she'll do
this is what I think we should do. I think we should start off with a nice game of check the transmission, right?
Okay.
We'll start off with check the transmission. Then we'll get into maybe one quick video. Then we'll go for a nice AI run. And then we'll get into some other stuff after that. What do you think? Does that sound like a good plan?
I like your guys' style. Are
you going to be able to commit to check the transmission right now? Or are you going to have to bring the dog out of some dumb shit?
Well, I should bring him in here. Is what I should do. Just bring him in the room, close the door, and he doesn't bug.
How about this? Try something. You know what I'm saying? How about just give something a try.
Try this. If you go to jail, bitch.
Oh, my bad. All right, go let the dog in, and then we're gonna get into check the transmission. It's the game show that's sweeping the nation. Check the transmission.
Your pass has been revoked from looking out the window.
We have, you know what's always good when you don't have your headphones on and you just start talking while I'm talking and we're doing the podcast? That shit's dope, bro. Do that again. Bro.
Listen.
I'm taking applications.
You're going to need to sit down when everybody goes on there because the dog might just have to go and just start doing what they're doing. And then they're going to have to, the dog's going to have to.
I can't fire him, though.
The dog's going to have to. The dog's going to have to.
The
dog's going to have.
Are you?
And then
Do you want?
And then what did?
I just have it.
And then the dog.
Are we gonna?
And then sometimes
We're gonna be like other live streams where like, you can't even hear 80% of the words. It's just like, hey, bro, faggot, retard, fucking. You just give that a shot. Let's fucking. You like that?
That was a great fucking. That was a great fucking. That's exactly.
All right, so check it out.
Oh,
You're
God.
hired, Bex. I'm firing this fucking fat wigger. I'm a fat wigger too, though. All right, so let's get into check the transmission. For those that don't know, this is a game where we do two things. We give props to trans women for being really good at not looking like men anymore. And we try to sharpen your trans radar, your T-Dawg radar, so you don't get caught out there. And we want to thank Saturday Night Live for helping us out with the intro. Like they said back in the day, accept him or her for whatever it might be.
A lot of people ask, who's he or she? A man or a sir, accept him or her for whatever it might be.
What's under the hood? What is this?
All right. Now let's get going here on this edition on this edition of Check the Transmission. We have four women. Only one is a naturally born woman. So all you have to do in this one is pick out the one naturally born woman, or as the natives say, she who bleeds. Okay? That's all we got.
You know what they say?
Yeah, the natives say she who bleeds. Yeah. Like, because it's not right. Even like woke stuff has got into native culture a little bit, and they don't like saying woman anymore because it's not like, there's no difference between men and women. You know that. So,
this is Native Americans
so
we're talking about.
Yeah, she who bleeds. Yeah, they call natural women she who bleeds now.
She who dances with blood.
Yeah, she who dances with blood. All right, so we got four. We got one. That's one right there. We got two. It's number two. We got three. It's number three. And we got four.
Man.
That's number four. Person with vagina.
Okay,
Who
there we go.
is the person with vagina?
Oh, man.
That's the question here. Four options.
See,
One vagina.
the Asian, it's just so easy to go, that's a T.
T-Dawg out the gate.
Yeah, I mean, it's so easy for them to do it. I mean, we're not seeing bulges or Adam's apples here, unfortunately, for me. But also, I don't know, what are the folks saying here? Regular, degular, who you got?
Regular Degular didn't put his vote yet. A vote in yet. So far, Shangy says
okay.
One is the vagina. Catfish. One is the chick as well.
Okay.
Grass-fed, tough one. Yeah, I gave you a layup. I gave you a layup last week. I wasn't letting that shit happen again.
Yeah, I can see.
I had to put some difficulty level on it today.
You got to get in the mind of Cliff on this one. I've seen the episodes. We're on number 8. Is this 8 or 9?
Of Check the Transmission?
Mm-hmm.
I
believe it's 8. I believe it's 8, but it could be 9.
Something.
But
I don't think it's that much. I think it's really 5 or 6, and it seems like a little more. But definitely, we've done at least 5 or 6.
I swear we've done 7 or 8. I thought
Find love on the best dating site, popping in at the right time.
that is a perfect timing. It's number 3, Sandra
Bullock.
It could be her stepsister.
Yeah. Or brother.
And that's who
Or
brother. That's a good point. With a person with a man-made vagina. That's who I would go with as
so
person
right, so
with.
let's go through it again. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. When you're checking the transmission and you're looking under the hood, remember, in this one, you are only looking for the one woman. There is only one woman here, one naturally born woman. They're all women, of course. Women and men are the same.
Now, can I throw a lifeline? Can I make a phone call? Maybe get some texts to see what is.
We got to get some rules as far as lifelines.
Yeah, this is tough, bro. And I really want to see it. Can we see any of them?
You guys doing exactly what the Illuminati wants you to do. Yo, what we're doing, Rex, is we're trying to sharpen people's T-Dawg radar. So they
That's
don't
it.
go out to the club one night, have a couple drinks, and then all of a sudden you're getting bent over by a pretty man with blue hair and big tits, maybe.
Oh,
that's
let me
the
get
T-Dawg.
some of that.
There's only one natural woman. Who's the natural woman out of these four? 1,
Man,
2,
I really want to go. At
3,
first, it was
4.
a 3, but could
Back
be a
to
2. I'm almost jumping back to 2.
Grassfed's with you. He says 2. He
Ah.
says 2 is the natural woman.
That could be how Cliff is trying to trick. Cliff plays a little trickarooskies. He's getting good at this. Where he's like, if I put up an Instagram type hoe, they'll think it's a T-Dawg. You know,
Ryan
Ah.
goes with 1. Shangy
Okay.
goes with 1.
Okay.
Ryan said he's taking 1 either way, whether he's getting fucked or sucking. He don't care. He don't care what he's doing. He don't care if he's putting it in
Doug,
his
shout
mouth,
out Doug.
taking it in his butt,
Just
putting it in something
saying
else's mouth.
what?
He's ready for 1 either way. He
I'll
likes
take
that
1.
Asian persuasion. You know what I mean? He
Dude,
likes that. He likes that
Doug.
Asian persuasion. No look at the neck. All right. All
Doug
right.
goes-
Shangy says look at the neck. Cliff is
I
a
think I
great
like trans.
fellow.
I think I like mans.
Ian Ellis wants to go through it one more time. All right, so once
Okay.
again, this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4.
Man.
Only 1 is a natural born with bleeding vagina. Only 1
Damn, dude.
is the
So many lady boys. I
woman
can't go 1.
who
I'm going
bleeds.
2. Final answer.
2 is the natural woman?
Yeah.
You're saying? You're saying
Yeah.
2 is the natural woman?
I'm
Ian's with
playing
you.
more.
Ian's
You
with
fucking yeah, Ian sees it, and I think it's because we're on the Cliff. I think I nailed Cliff. It's not necessarily I'm playing the game with the how everybody else is. I'm playing what did Cliff see that's gonna fuck with us.
You try to get it. You try to get like what my mind was doing when I was
Yes.
creating it.
I asked and grabbing the form, being like, okay, they're gonna go with this one. You know, they're gonna go lady boys on this one. Maybe it's an iffy. You know,
Yeah.
couldn't be, but also very feminine. This would be a very feminine lady boy. Obviously, it can't be.
Yeah.
This one is
Let me
like
clarify
pure.
again. Regular, degular. They are all. There's only 1 woman, so 3 out of the 4 are not natural women. They're trans women, and we appreciate them, and we know there's no difference between women. Men and women should be able to box and everything else, obviously, and we know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But who is the 1 natural woman? 3 and 4 are children's books characters. They teaching about these bitches in fucking in Portland right now. Is that what you're saying?
And number 4 is the one that shows up at the library and wants to teach the kids.
Yeah. You wish though. We wish it was even that good. The one that shows up at the library. We
That's
both know
facts.
goddamn well that ain't the case. You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
3 final answer. So regular degular is locking in 3 as his final answer as the naturally born woman. That's my man, regular degular. Must be scary finding discernment as it. That's what I'm saying. We're trying to help. We're giving credit, right? You're doing a great job because you're confusing men, and then we're also saying, hey guys, let's do a good job at identifying. You know what I mean? You know. You leave me extra donut, trans or not, you leave me extra donuts, I'm gonna glaze them. Oh man, Doug, let's go with the hitter.
Sibling Revelry. Go check out the podcast.
All of you that picked 1 is gay. Okay, so if they think this is the naturally born woman, bet my man Bellin from Ian Ellis, he's saying that they are homosexuals. Come on, what's the answer? Only racists think men and women are different. I fully.
Shangy's got a
There's no
heart on.
difference.
Shangy's got a heart trying to beat one out.
Yeah.
And he's like, hurry up,
Yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah,
I need to know before I
which
pull
one
this
I
out.
can finish to. I don't want to finish to the wrong one. You know what I mean? Shangy's like, I don't want to finish to the wrong
Shout
one.
out Shangy.
Who's the woman? I need to nut. All right, let's go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll look at the votes after we're done. Where I stop is the one that doesn't have a cock. What we got? Uh-oh. Who's on point? I think only 1 person got it right. That's a
Oh,
natural
man. Should have went with my gut T-Dawg instinct, dude.
That's the natural woman. Shaggy was
good one,
edging.
dude.
He was edging, waiting to finish. Now, here's the question, Shaggy. Now that you know this is the natural woman, who would you prefer to finish with still?
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
If it's a facial, you know, if you're going to finish just maybe you're just rubbing them out and you didn't have any contact, but you're just rubbing one out, Louis C.K. style. And then you're going to splash somewhere. I mean, you're going to pick the prettiest face, right, to splash on. So it's going to be, it could be four. You could get a good gloop going on that fucking mug.
Right.
You know?
100%.
You know, is this the best face out of the 4?
Who, the woman?
Yeah.
Like the natural woman?
If you're just going pure face.
I think we all know that it might be the worst face out of the 4.
Yeah,
I mean, 4 looks too obvious in a way.
Yeah, well, she's screaming. It's screaming.
Yeah, that's screaming.
You know,
It's
T-Dawg.
barking. That T-Dawg is barking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, Shaggy. Yes, Shaggy. You just busted a nut to a man. You know what, Shaggy?
We're
here for you.
We're here for you.
A big step tonight that Uncle Dust took a long time ago.
Long time ago, Shangy. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
And it's all right.
I'm off of them though. Just so we're, you know, I told Cliff I waned myself off of them. Not doing that no more. It's the devil.
The only winner, bro. He's the only one who picked 3. I just want to say that. My man, Regular Degular.
Shout out Regular Digger for being Regular Degular. He's still holding it down.
Real quick, man. The only one. The only one. Round of applause. Man. Here's the button.
I just fucking hit it, fucko. Calm the fuck down.
I don't want to hear your fucking ham hocks clapping. You know what I mean?
Class old school. We're not all machine operated, Cliff. We're not AI yet.
Yeah. Catfish, you put me on. You gave us a ringer. So I already knew you knew that number 4 was
That's a real person named Grimoire.
Who has the strongest grip? Let's see. Who do you think who gives the best hand job?
Oh, I feel like she looks mad. Number 2 looks like she's just mad when she does it. Like fucking god damn it, and just
it might be
squeezes. It leaves fingerprints on it, man.
Yeah,
like she's squeezing putty.
I know a trans that does porn, and I'm worried she will be in the game one day. In this game,
so she's a smoke show. Must be a smoke show.
Because it's not always easy, right? I got to search sometimes for like 20 minutes or so, half hour to find like the right. You know, to try to play tricks on y'all and like, you know, don't make it too obvious who the woman is. It takes time sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's getting. I don't know what my record is, but it might be 500, maybe.
It's probably somewhere around that.
Yeah, and I think most people on the show.
All right, Kenny, you son of a bitch. Kenny's gonna go live on amp and fucking beat off to trans music, whatever that means. But yeah, 4 too obvious. Yeah, 4 too obvious. The neck of a man, Regular Degular, the champion. The
Kenny goes, suck my dick to the trans, and the trans goes, no, you.
Straight the fuck up, bro. All right, so this will give us a little. This will illustrate, you know, before we move on to other stuff. This video here will kind of illustrate what we're talking about, right? Like how like obviously men and women are exactly the same, right? There's no question about it. Right, we all know this, right? Physically, everything's the same. We support them on their quest to prove so, right? Tell me, can you hear, Dusty?
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear, right? All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we got cooking here.
Oh, shit! Oh, fixed her hair like a G, though.
Boosh!
Wow!
Now, for those that don't know, that's actually a trans that tricked that guy. He he took her home, and then he found out that, you know, she was a T-Dawg, and he slapped the shit out of her the next day. See? Yeah, I got a dick out. See the bulge?
Then hits the knee on the guy that's sitting there.
The head had no reaction. He just look how he looks down at her after she falls in between his.
Dog. Dude, he slapped her like those slap contests when they're face to face.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, straight up fucking got leverage. But here's the thing though. She went up to him looking to land a fucking haymaker slap. That, you know, I don't support hitting women, but I mean, I think in this case the man's justified. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Boosh! He just dodged that shit like Mayweather and gave it a fucking bink.
Oh. Hey, you don't know it. Is that
this
French?
is like definitely like Armenia or some shit where they slap bitches for no reason too. You know what I mean? Now she's like, can I get a drink?
Some Eastern European maybe?
Yeah, definitely. I would say somewhere in that pocket for sure. Like Greek or Armenian or fucking something like that. Bink! Woo! That's what happens. You want to hit a man. Every once in a while, this can happen.
Man. Oh, she picked the wrong one, too. She didn't pick no lightweight.
Nah, that dude, yeah, that dude looks like, and he looks like he was waiting, too. My man, like even though he was justified in slapping her, you could tell also he probably doesn't hesitate to slap a bitch. You know what I mean? You know?
Well, I mean, I don't know him. He might be the nicest guy, and he really, he would never do that. And he really, if we had an interview with him, he might say, he loves his mom.
The first woman that I ever dropped with a slap.
I mean,
you might say that.
I never put my hands on a woman.
Yo,
dog, her head goes so far back.
For that.
It's amazing.
Watch me get flagged for that bullshit.
No, maybe. I don't know. Who knows, dude? Nobody knows.
We're 56 minutes in, though. That's one good thing about the lives is they protect a little bit against getting reported and shit. Like, if we put that up only as a clip, you'd have a little more to worry about, you know?
I feel like that country's progressive because when she hit the ground and banged the guy's knee, he didn't immediately kick her away. Like,
that's true. He didn't partake in the beating.
He didn't partake. He didn't help, but he was just like,
right.
All right.
Right. If it was Syria, he might have fucking put a piece of dynamite on that bitch's head.
At least, dude. At least when it gave her the fucking the kick to the back bonus round.
Ray Rice would be proud, 100%. That's good form. That's good form, bro. He stepped into that shit and everything. That's what they teach you. They teach you in slap a bitch class. That's exactly, you know what I mean? But yeah, so she deserved it though, for sure.
She did have it coming.
So on to a little more about this Lensa app and artificial intelligence and such, which is the main topic of the episode here. I agree, justified, 100%. Real or no real, definitely real. That bitch got the fucking tampon slapped out of her pussy. Alright, so I look nothing like this. Women slam popular AI photo app Lensa for making them skinnier and giving them bigger breasts in sexualized edits. As site is accused of triggering eating disorders. So they out here canceling Lensa app already, the AI app that all the pictures we're showing. They out here canceling this app.
It's wild that most chicks want that. They want it to look how this girl is standing. Like she wants the pose, the posture on the left before. Right. I mean, she should be thankful. I don't know if they're saying.
You would think so.
They want to look fatter, is what that top one's saying. Right?
Yeah,
they're saying they're gonna look skinny, but she's not skinny.
No. It's like I wish I looked like that type shit. Like you're shaming me for not being that woman. You know what I mean?
After they said it made them feel self-conscious by changing their bodies to look skinnier. I mean, skinnier is one word, not morbidly obese is another one.
Yeah.
Because the one on the right is still thick, and probably if we brought her to a doctor's office and measured her body fat, would still be
her BMI. The
doctor would tell her she's heading south.
I mean, of course, this bitch would be the bitch to write the article. I'm pretty sure she's the one who wrote it.
Oh yeah, look at this fucking hoe.
This fucking
cunt.
This fucking
Nanette.
Half in the net looking reject.
Fucking tiger ass fucking church dress, trying to bring church lady back, but look cool. Right.
Let's see what this said right here. One woman named Laura Wheatman Hill even said her AI edit left her feeling lonely and anxious after it brought back memories from when she was suffering from an eating disorder.
Isn't the lonely and anxious probably her normal feeling? Probably the Xanax wore off that she probably takes by the fucking handful. because of her
She should
shitty
have
existence.
elephants. She should have elephants on her shirt instead of tigers. Nah,
Could be hard.
that bitch got a 7 head. Come on, man. But look at this though. That is disrespectful.
That's her. Is that her? So, but where's the original?
Right. What picture did you put in to get that? You know what I'm saying?
We need to see that comparison if you want me to give a shit. I need to see the real picture.
Right. Exactly. 100%. The writer who said she spent years obsessing over her body when she was younger added that seeing the photos reminded her of the days when she was lonely and anxious. She also warned against letting children use the app since she feared they might interpret listen. First of all, obviously she's right about the children part of it. But you know what? These kids are on fucking TikTok using apps, using filters. They're on it. That shit's already part of their fucking life, unfortunately. You know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's why I tell my daughter all the time, even with makeup, I try to hold off. I'm like, listen, love yourself the way you are naturally. You don't need makeup. Don't get into filters. Once you get on social media, just be you. You know what I mean? Because now,
right. That's what I told the daughter. The same thing, man. The comparing yourself to others. Don't. Right. It's easy to get wrapped up in that. I could see how some kids would fall victim to that.
Of course. Unrealistic expectations too. Now.
And these are all. These aren't kids though. These are full-grown adults.
Full-grown ass women canceling an app.
I mean, full-grown ass, grown ass women.
Some of them
on
are
the
super
top.
grown.
I mean,
chia pet grown.
I mean, full.
Lab. Yeah.
And now I know we haven't got, but there's a button on this one as well to say, I know it doesn't stop it, but it says you're an adult and you click it. Isn't that an option?
Looks like fat frumps. yeah. They'll definitely be just saying that too. Now, what are you talking about? Can you deny the picture and say you don't like it?
No, I'm saying when you're putting in your photo, there's an area, like some option of an area where the AI will do something different as far as what they're going to change you into in the background if you hit adult.
The way it works, the way it works is you put in 10 to 20 photos, and then if you do the trial for $3.99, they'll give you 50 photos in a couple different styles. For $5.99, they'll give you 100 photos in a bunch of different styles. But whatever it comes up with is what it comes up with.
Okay, so in that article that I think that I was reading, and I don't know if it's in here, that Lensa one, it said it had a button. They refer to some button in there. I don't know. I've never used
some
it,
button
dude.
to do what? Tell me.
That so you're saying that you're an adult. It's like,
oh, when you start,
by you clicking
when you first start using the app, they got that. It's like, oh, no kids, blah, blah,
no
blah.
kids, child, adults. It was like adults only, I believe, in the quotes on the article I read about. It was supposedly. I think you said it was Lensa. It's it is Lensa. Magic Avatar is the
Magic Avatar. Lensa Magic Avatar is where all this has been coming from. And
because as we'll see later that's this is they know what they're getting into, and also it's a $3.99 app. Okay, let's not get carried away. This isn't a person doing a fucking professional painting.
Right. That's the thing, right? Yeah. Exactly.
Let's not get carried away. Yeah. I mean, these people are really wrapping themselves up in that $3.99. There's no specific, like you just said. There's no specificity as far as you put your pictures in and you get this is what you want. That's what they paid for if they read it.
The only control you have is the 10 to 20 pictures that you choose. Anything outside of that is totally totally random, pardon me.
So you choose 20 and then they give you the rest.
No.
Then
No. You choose 10 to 20 pictures, and then AI takes those 10 to 20 pictures, does what it does, and makes you 100 pictures. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking about you have control over the pictures you give them.
Yes, the 10 to 20 you give them, you have control of. Anything after that, it's completely random. That's why, out of I spent fucking $25 on this shit in the last week. You know what I mean?
But a lot of the ones that you gave them came out, and you know which picture you gave them. You can tell on a lot of them.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of the shit I'm seeing online, it's like, what fucking pictures did you? Because all of mine look like some version of me, whether it's a fucking toxic Avenger version or a sexy version or a broken down. They all look like
Alien
Jailhouse. My
Jailhouse.
girl. Right. It's like these are multiverse, bro. Like there's probably all of those me's might actually exist. You know what I mean?
And
Somewhere.
we'll get to the one where it's like the trickery, where it's like, yeah, you gave it the picture, where it's the one that we're going to talk about. I think, you know, with the
right. Yeah,
so if you gave it a picture of you in the nude, it would have produced maybe
pictures
a one
of you
that's
in the nude.
That's
Period.
just what it does.
Right. And if you give pictures with skin at all, regardless, it's probably going to give you a lot of
As
shit
you
with
can
skin.
see, look at all
With yours.
my shirt off.
You've seen all yours with the tattoos, right? You're bare-chested in a lot of yours, like, you know, like 10 of yours because you had your shirt off in one of the pictures.
And who in
that
their
I
right
gave you.
mind wouldn't think that to some extent? Would be like, yeah, it might make it look colorful and this and that, but it's going to still, you know, they're not going to put a shirt on me.
Yeah, exactly. Not gonna
I mean,
say
fuck.
it's fucking AI. Ryan, the point I guess of of their outrage is that it's like it's programmed by men who objectify women, so it automatically I mean, listen, of course. I mean, that's obvious, right? Like AI is artificial human. Humans objectify shit. Humans sexualize shit. Humans do far worse than that, right? To women or children, and that. So of course AI is pulling, right, from everything human. You know what I mean? Like whether it's pictures, whether it's news, whether it's associating things to make these pictures. So obviously, yeah, you're gonna come up with some foul shit or some shit that don't represent you.
I mean,
the best.
And these don't look that bad. Honestly, to be like, there's a guy back there when you put in the picture that goes, let me get this bitch. Watch when I put this fucking fat, depressing, lonely shit out. Look at this one, bitch. Ha ha. Hope you go, you know, off yourself. You know what I mean? They would make it.
That's probably one of them. You know, the rest of them, the bitch probably looks like Eeyore like she does in real fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, show me the rest, bitch. Where's the rest of them? Let's look at the photo gallery. Let's see. Photo gallery. Let's see if she's showing. Okay, here we go. Okay. That looks like a version of that bitch. Right? What's the matter with that? That's like fucking one obese Wonder Woman or something.
But also, that obviously was a picture with her breast in the picture.
Yeah, her breast. In order to generate that picture, I think you'd have to have a picture with breast out. I mean, maybe.
I mean,
that's some of the argument is that it's literally creating them. Some people are saying I didn't put nothing with titties out, and they're giving me titties.
But that's the thing is that you can put the pictures that you put in there. If you're saying you didn't put any nude ones in and you're being all honest.
But I wonder though, because it's AI, right? And it is based on humans and life, might it just add some titties? It might. That's possible. Too at times.
I mean, and these are some
Yeah.
heavy cans that she should be appreciating. Because in fantasy land, that you want to see some fantasy, this is like, fuck yeah, you hope you stumble upon here when you're out to slay a dragon in fantasy land and you get to fucking fuck those titties, something serious, boy.
100%. Let's see, what did this one say? My pictures turned out terrible. Even my selfies. I clearly haven't slept. I'm about 15 pounds heavier than I'm comfortable, and my hair is so thin right now. Lensa, hey there. We heard you needed more reasons to hate the way you look. We made you some portraits. like that's on you, though. You know what I mean? The fuck out of here, bitch.
I didn't read fast enough, and I thought that you put that in there, and I go, God damn, that was quick off the cuff.
No. Literally.
I swear to God, man. I was like, God damn, Cliff fucking just improv that shit. Good for him.
I mean, this looks like a version of this bitch. What's the matter with this?
Let's see.
It's like,
for sure.
It's like, yeah.
And it's even,
look at shit.
it's just that they took the acne scars off or the makeup bumps or, because you can still tell with all that makeup caked on that she obviously had cheek something problem, zits, most likely acne. Back in the day, whatever. It could have been, I'm not here to judge acne. I'm not an acne scientist.
Stop being fucking, you're so mean, bro.
I mean, you really need to get your. Are you an acnologist?
So
I didn't know this
mean,
was.
Bro. Don't.
I didn't know you were an
shame,
acnologist.
I am an acnologist. I actually am an.
I didn't know you were an acnologist, sir.
An acnologist. What are them people actually called? Dermatologists, right? That's the skin motherfuckers.
For the skin, yeah, I believe so. Right. I mean, you ever been to one? I went to one. I had terrible acne, dude. I had fucking terrible acne. Fucking lumps and clumps. Oh my God, anything will help. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Can't you just take this as like they made you into a nice little elven looking bitch?
Yeah, you should be like, thank you. This is great. It's a cute little fantasy picture. It's cute. I mean, who's thinking this is fucking reality? They're making this seem like it's reality.
You're like, yeah, you want a whole bunch of pictures where you look like a fat. I wanted 100 pictures where I look horrible. Like that's your fucking preference? Like, what are these people talking about, man?
On her head, she looks like a pagan queen, maybe getting married to a Viking out somewhere, gonna take some serious Viking dick. Dude, shout out to her.
Right.
Oh,
is that her too?
I don't know. This is heroin somebody?
Yeah.
Heroin.
It's fucking Juliette Lewis or some shit.
She looks like that's the look when the drug dealer caught her fucking stiffing him, dude.
Yeah. And that.
Oh, shit.
The drug dealer caught her, and now she knows she got to give a blowjob.
She got to give a blowjob. That's like, I got no money left. I tried it.
Yeah.
Let's just get it over with.
Right. Let's see. And then that's that one. Come on, man. Take that shit and shut
And she also has her cans are in the picture on the left. If you go to the left, right to the original picture, her cans are in the picture. And
yes,
they covered up. Okay, they maybe took it down a little bit, but obviously this is fantasy world.
The words are covering them. You could tell she definitely got some big knockers right there for sure.
Yeah,
there's no
it's
question.
Just she's a she's a good looking girl. You know, she's got a lot of makeup on in this picture. She's not ugly, right?
Right.
And then she wants to. You get the app because you want some kind of wild picture. That's what the fucking thing. I mean, I'm sure it says it on the before you buy it. It tells you. It doesn't say you're gonna have great cans and great fairy looking cans, but I mean, I'm sure that's what some people are expecting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Remember when? Oh yeah, AI. That was when.
I remember when Uncle Dust.
Did you see that? Did you see?
I remember when Uncle Dust said that on the podcast. I didn't.
Don't make shit up. Listen, did you see?
Clear, I did not. I disavow Uncle Dust and his racism.
What?
I just want to say
that AI thought gorillas were black people. Did you see Google when they were doing? Or no, that was iPhone, where it was any black guy, any black person could unlock an iPhone. It doesn't matter if it was your face; it was just any black person.
Well, listen. Once again, right? Lots of history of racism.
Wild.
Right? If anything that's based upon reality, which is artificial intelligence, artificial human shit, it's going to be within what is artificially created. Because it's automating everything it comes across on the internet. Every picture, every article.
Oh.
So it's normal.
I didn't take it. When that happened, I just took it as if I was a black person and that happened, I'd have been like, dude, this is fucking awesome. In the world of computers, and I could be able to tell, I can be anonymous still.
I can steal mad iPhones. So what you're saying is because black people have a propensity to crime, that as a black person, you'd be happy because you'd be able to steal a whole bunch of iPhones.
I would say
the level
Uncle
of your
Dust,
racism
as a black person would be up on that shit if I was still a scumbag, fucking Young Dust era.
Yeah. So one article here has accused Lensa of fat shaming. This article is accusing Lensa, the artificial intelligence, of being a pedo. So that's what we got in this article.
Yeah.
Dust, you want to lead a little bit on this since you covered this a little bit earlier?
Yeah, this is broke. You want me to bro call this shit, dude? I'll fucking bro call this son of a bitch.
It's your turn to lead for a minute.
So
light up.
Oh, we're gonna hear from Olivia Snow, is the journalist or fucking writer or whatever the fuck she thinks she is. And at the end of I can't scroll down, Cliff. I don't have this fucking memorized, for God's sakes.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
All right, scroll up a bit. This right there. Yeah, the weekend phone. Okay. All right, so this is Magic Avatar. Okay, I've already been lectured about the dangers. She gets into stealing from artists, so it's engaging in predatory data sharing practices. So this sounds all smart, and you think you're going to get into like maybe some AI, and we all have heard how it's going to take money out of real artists. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. It's going to make art be less valuable to humans or just art in general. So you think that's where it's going. But then as you scroll down, it tells you that Lensa's terms of services instruct users right there, users to submit only appropriate content. Scroll back up, motherfucker, right there. Yeah, containing no nudes and no kids, adults only.
And it does say that. I will verify that. It does say that.
And yet many users, primarily women, have noticed that even to upload the most modest photos, the app not only generates nude, but also ascribes cartoonishly sexualized features like sultry poses and gigantic breasts to their images. I, for example, received several fully nude results, which aren't included in this. I don't know why she wouldn't put that in if that really occurred, despite uploading only headshots. So we're to believe that
because they were pictures of her as a kid, bro. They're not gonna put the fully nude fucking version.
Well, she didn't specify that.
No,
she didn't specify. She specifies.
Look, Magic Avatar app Lensa generated nudes from my childhood photos, so she put in childhood photos. You know
so
what I mean?
I don't know, but there's nowhere in here where she says there was more. So if it's the one that we're gonna look at, I mean, yeah,
I'm not looking at it.
Oh, right, we're not gonna look at it, but it is.
We're not gonna look at it, but
she took a childhood picture that was, I believe she was 6, right? And it's like, it looks like the shots when the people are kids and they lay on their stomach with the cute little kid picture on you. And then you got like, right? So there's like,
but with a little bit of extra skin that shouldn't be.
And she cupped it. It looks like she had big enough tits at 6 to cup the tit. So in the picture, you can see, you can't see nipple.
I just put it in the comment section. So if people want to look at it and look at the pictures, which are gross enough without being fully nude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
They definitely made her look like way older than 6 for sure. You know what I mean? Like as far as the body type or whatever you want to say.
And like you said, though, you're putting all these pictures in, so maybe they weren't all nude and it mashed them all together and took her grown face and kind of just made it look younger. But then, you know what I mean? So it's like a mix. But anyway, so she gets into a whole bunch. This gets into, I'm used to feeling violated by the internet, having been target of several harassment campaigns. So this person is a sex worker.
Yeah,
I've seen my
image manipulated, distorted, and distributed without my consent on multiple occasions because I got to
get the door.
What does it say? Because I am not face out as a sex worker. What the fuck does that mean? Not face out as a sex worker. Does anybody know what that means? This phrase right here. Because I am not face out as a sex worker. The novelty of hunting down. Oh, okay, I get what she's saying. She's saying because she's a sex worker, but she doesn't put a face out there at all, right? So like, people are looking for her likeness, you know. It's like almost like a thing, like, oh, let's see what this bitch looks like. You know what I mean? She's probably on OnlyFans or on Twitter, and you know, she's not showing her face. She's probably only showing her body and you know, things of that nature. For so people do it like as a sport. They want to hunt it down and see what they really look like. Because sex workers are not perceived by the general public as human or deserving of basic rights, this behavior is celebrated rather than condemned. Because sex work is often presumed to be a moral failing rather than a job. Our dehumanization is repugnant and redundant. Either word works, though. I've logged on to Twitter to see my face photoshopped on other women's bodies, pictures of myself and unclothed clients in session, and once even a word search comprised of my face, personal details. Yeah, and obviously all that's fucked up, you know, her getting exposed.
I mean, kind of. It's also promo if they're tagging her. I mean, it's kind of nice to have a fan base and a following.
She's a not face out sex worker. In other words, she does all her videos without showing her face. So,
but that's kind of it's kind of just in this day and age to think that stuff isn't going to spill over.
That it's possible. Yeah, that's even possible.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's one of the pictures we could show because it's not terrible, but.
I don't know. I wouldn't have shown that even. I don't know which one because on Twitter they took it down on Twitter.
The second one is crazy. The second one looks ridiculous. In some instances, the AI seemed to recognize my child's body and mercifully neglected to add breast. Jesus, this was probably not a reflection of the technology's personal ethics, but of the patterns. What the fuck do you mean the technology's personal ethics?
Yeah. She's trying to get into it.
It's not a sentient being. Like, this isn't like a fucking, like, what do you think this is? The fucking aliens? Like, the new aliens fucking robot? What was that shit? Prometheus or whatever the fuck? You know what I mean? Say fucking Prometheus, bitch. It's a fucking machine that's taking your pictures and going, poof, more pictures. You know what I mean?
It reads like an ad for her BDSM dungeon sex corporation.
My God.
She's a victim. She's just another victim. And go check her out on fucking dungeonsex.com.
What does it have to do
and she
with
also,
anything,
like a true white liberal extreme, at the end, she also groups in, even though there's no example. Well, there is examples of black women, she says, but they're not posted in this article. You think they would add that in there. She goes, I personally know X amount of black women that put it in, and they got turned into a hagoos, which is like a Japanese style animation that I had on the video where it's this girl with her mouth open like this.
Yeah, but who cares? It turns you into all sorts of shit. It turned me into a rape victim in that fucking picture. Like, am I getting on fucking? Am I getting on fucking
Dog,
the internet
you should
crying
you
how
should,
it turned me into a fucking penetrated inmate?
Cliff, we need
know?
to get it. We need to send an email. We need to shoot an email to this writer, and you need to send those pictures and get outraged, dude, and see if
What,
see
I
if we
should try
can't
to
get
write
a
an
write-up.
article? Like,
Yeah,
I,
or no,
I should
send-
I should write like a mock article.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it's not
Real
just
quickie.
women. It's
Yeah.
not just women. Lensa is objectifying and giving men,
Yeah.
complexes too. Or like, I'll figure out a good title for.
Although it
that's
is
actually a
after
funny
she
idea.
sees you're white, you might have to throw in maybe do a straight one and say you're gay, and it
I'm
made
Cuban.
you look straight.
I'm a light skin as a
There you
light skinned
go.
Cuban.
Okay, now we're talking.
You know what
And
I
as
mean?
a staunch
I'll throw
Biden
some shit in
supporter and of the
there. Right, a
LGBT
light-skinned
community
Cuban and staunch.
in good
Biden
standing, you
supporter.
always have to put in
Right.
good standing in the LGBTQ plus community.
Yes. So far, Lensa has been accused. So the motherfucker's been out for a week. You know, it's
Taking
good to
heat.
see.
Lensa's not looking good. It's taking heat, Cliff.
Right. He's getting this motherfucker trying to. They're trying to cancel AI. That's how batshit crazy we've went. That they're like cancel, take away his jobs. Like it's a fucking
The
goddamn.
fucking also the app is doing its fucking job. This is
Right.
what it was supposed to do, as far as
Right.
I know. Everything that they've said, they put it in there. This is what it does. There's no human behind it waiting for Cliff to put in his
Right.
kid pictures and go,
Right.
oh shit,
Right.
that ain't.
that
ain't
kid
grown,
needs some
Cliff.
titties. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And then they get into if they say you look like a kid and you're not a kid. What if it's and it's not ready for that distinction? It's not programmed that well because again, it's a $3.99 fucking app.
Well, no, it's
right?
not. It's not. It's $3.99 for each bundle of 50 pictures. The app itself is like $35.99 for the year, but they offer a 7-day trial where you can buy the pictures at the discounted rate that I told you.
And how much would a fine artiste charge to paint you?
But bro, and that's the crazy shit. Like, there's a lot of pictures in this fucking app that, like, I guarantee you for sure. I don't know how long this app has been like out for, like fully created, right? But I will bet you any amount of money that there's people over the past X amount of months that, my bad, put in the wrong thing. There's people the last couple months, without question, that have been using this app and charging people, for like art. You know what I mean? Like there's no doubt in my mind. Like, look, I'm gonna stop the screen for 1 second. Because even though, look at that. Why is it putting everything behind us? Oh, I put them in the background. I fucked up with this one. So how do I take us out here for a second? Hold on.
Square eyeballs, boy.
Oh, we're fucking up. All right, fuck it. Point is, there's a lot of these pictures on here, right, that people would pay money for. You know what I mean? Like, that's a dope little stupid thing that, like, there's probably some graphic artist that is charging people $20 or $10, you know?
Oh, really? Okay, is that what the going rate is? I don't know.
No, it's more than that, technically. Like, if you wanted something like this that was actually, like, made in Photoshop from scratch, you're paying hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not in the
for this exact thing.
photo game.
For this exact thing, 100, 150 minimum.
Really?
So, oh yeah.
Wow.
100%, bro. 100%.
Okay.
So then look, and then we got this one here now. This is another.
Isn't there
article.
not another app if you took that picture that you paid 150 and put it on social media that could, and you screen grab it or do something with it, then you can melt it together and change it to you? No, that wouldn't work. That probably wouldn't work. Huh? It's too complicated.
What? Are you talking about like
Never mind,
burning
I was trying to think-
Polaroids and making AI pictures?
I was thinking of like ways to bootleg it, but that
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it seems like you probably could do it, but it would take fucking forever.
Oh, like could somebody look at that picture and recreate it in an animation? app?
You're right, but it probably
and
would be
take them. It would take them 3
more time than
to
it's worth.
3
Yeah.
to 14 hours
Yeah.
for something like that. You know what I mean? That's why this shit is so crazy, and a lot of people are using it. That's why, I don't got a lot of extra money right now. Christmas coming, this, that, all that. All the money's going to kids and bills and all that. But this shit, I knew it wasn't going to be around for long, so I took a little $15, $20 over the last week and got tons of pictures I could use for graphics now moving forward, and shit like that. So, so look at this. Lensa AI's owner says the company's face-changing tech can be tricked into generating not safe for work images, but some users are saying it happened to them without even trying. So that's what a lot of these people are saying. Like, they're saying that, like, we didn't try to look sexy and they're giving us sexy, you know?
But they say sexy or nude.
But
not safe for work.
aren't even, well, not safe for work, bro. You can't.
Oh, these are them? These are the pictures?
These must be some of them, some examples, and I would say maybe 1, 2, 3 would be not safe for work, you know? Maybe top left. Maybe
are you saying if you're going to show this to your boss?
Yeah, you know, like if you're caught looking at, you know, most of these pictures aren't.
Oh, gotcha. Somebody looks over your shoulder and they
right.
They catch a glimpse, you're going to get fired or rid up or some shit.
Let's see if they're showing anything else now. No more pictures here. Let's see what they're talking about here, though. The trending Lensa app, currently the top photo app in the Apple and Google Play stores, generates artistic edits based on user-uploaded reference photos. But its machine learning technology appears to be creating unintentional nudes of its users. Okay, so I put my hottest 20 pics into Lensa instead of just the first 20 selfies I could find, and it came back with a bunch of my hottest pics. I want to see the template that this fucking Instagram
and let's see the pics.
You know what I mean?
And also your 20, it's your first 20 selfies. So those, why wouldn't you were picking the hottest ones? And I bet their skin showing.
100%, probably bathing suits.
Suits, right? Low cut with the top breast showing, maybe not the nipple. And I don't know, we're not going to see it, but there's no nipple showing. I haven't seen on the ones we looked at.
So far, I have not seen any. This is true.
Or ass cheeks that are like, you know, where G-strings just disappeared, something like that.
This is hilarious to me. Though it is unclear how often the app generates news imagery without prompting, multiple users report this was the case for them. I mean, first of all, if you're putting up hoe pics, you're going to get hoe results. That's number one. Number two, women are women, right? And they've been objectified by men since the beginning of time, and also have accepted objectification in many cases. So what is an artificial intelligence going to do when they get pictures of a woman? They are going to automatically sexualize it in some way.
Can you click on that link without showing it to everybody? Because is it going to go where it says on Twitter, somebody posted
Let's see.
that they generated nudes anyway. Can you click on that and look at it without and see
pictures.
if it's a nude?
Nothing nude.
So what would they even see? They're just, for all I know, this is all made up, dude.
Like, where
that's
the fuck
what I'm saying.
Examples?
This is fucking bullshit. They just want you to jump to conclusions that they're 100% right, and this fucking is a wild fetish machine.
No, here's the caveat here, though, bro. This is where you're wrong to say that. Lensa's AI's owner, right? So this isn't like the other stories where it's the chicks talking about. This is Lensa saying, "Hey yo, we're giving you some shit we shouldn't be. You're tricking our shit. Sorry." Like they're admitting that this is happening.
Oh, I got you. I didn't read that part.
What I mean? Yeah, so it's a little different than the other one we looked at, where it's. But either way, you know, I mean, how many of those pictures were you by a pool? How many of those pictures, you know what I mean? Like, even if 2 of them out of 20, there was skin showing, you're going to get a lot of that in response. You know what I mean? Period. You know? It's just the ways of the fucking world. AI is just a fucking artificial representation of men and women in general. And it's going to do the shit that men and women do.
Yeah, right? I don't think it's not like fucking perfected. This ain't Jesus.
Nah, bro, and it's random, you know, and it's, you know, you're giving it, you know, you're giving it what to work with, you know, and to sit here and already, like, bro, I'm telling you, it just all I could keep thinking about this is that nobody's safe from like this, you know, generated or exaggerated outrage of the current era. Nobody's safe. Not even a fucking app. Even an app. They're talking about it like it's a sentient being. They mentioned ethics. That one crazy chick mentioned ethics in
like it's alive,
to it.
Right?
Like
it's a person making the judgments. Like there is, like it's a person, and they're going to it and they're saying, "Hey, I want you to draw a picture of me, but make it make it kind of good. You know, make it better." I don't know if they're using what do they, but better. Most of them were better. They were, but that's also like a filter. Shouldn't people be used to that? It's kind of like Instagram and social medias have gotten people in general used to the whatever, the autocorrect filters and blah, 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 that all don't make you look like the fuck you look like.
Bro, even an iPhone camera makes you look a little better than if I like took it. You know what I mean?
So is that a sentient being?
It might fill in your pores a little. You know what I mean? Or just like shade shit a little better. Or, you know, I'm sure Android's at that point too. You know, so.
Yeah, so those are sentient beings.
And I'm against it.
We need some outrage.
I'm against
not
all
enough
of
outrage.
It. No, yeah, exactly. But I'm against all of it, meaning what Instagram does with filters, with Snap. You know, I'm raising a young daughter. I have another daughter that's 21. You know what I mean? And the shit that these apps are doing as far as these unrealistic expectations, like now, pretty soon you're gonna have bitches making complete AI versions of themselves. You know what I mean? And how the fuck is a kid, you know, looking in a regular ass mirror, you know, especially little girls who deal with more insecurities and things like that, you know, how are you ever gonna judge yourself based upon who you actually are? You know, it's getting worse and worse, you know?
Outrage culture, dude, outrage culture is out of control.
Should I get grass-fed on here?
If you want. I mean, it's up to you. I don't know. We're beating a dead horse at this point. I mean, it's terrible. What do you want? Does not everybody not know this? I mean, I feel like everybody knows this. Keep your kids off of it as long as you can. All right. There's a lot of, man. You know, keep it off of it. Keep it off. It's terrible. You know, it is a good way to keep track of your kids when they're able to go out of the house. It's nice that you can.
Yeah, to find my phone shit with the iPhone is great.
Well, and to see what they're and when they post shit, you can see what they're fucking, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, my kids don't even.
But also, they can make fake accounts, and my son would make fake accounts, and I have to go track that down and track his friends down. My wife was like drawing, like threading things together to figure out who's in the pictures, where those are at, where's his other. I mean, he had like 20, 30. You know, by the time he was 18, 19, you know,
especially back then, like a bunch of years ago, because you were just able to create. You know what I mean? Mad Facebooks, mad this, mad that. Now, Twitter, you can still do 100. Instagram, you can still do 100. You know what I mean?
100. You can have 100 accounts
on Instagram.
You can have 100 accounts per person.
Make as many as you want. Just create them, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what they want. Some people are asking for. They want like an authentication. Somehow you get authenticated as you.
Listen,
you know,
if I was Elon Musk, he really wants to be a gangster, bro, and get my fucking respect immediately. He will either make a section of Twitter that is for less than 18-year-olds, or make Twitter only 18 and up. You could vote. You could be on Twitter. Because
it's wild what you see on Twitter.
Twitter
man.
has anal.
Dude.
Like, you're worried about this.
Anal is light.
Twitter has fucking anal. And
the shit I've seen on there. I didn't know that until like a year ago. I didn't know that it was that graphic. And that they put them into other sections. So I could be looking at hiking. I looked at hashtag hiking.
Yeah.
Right? And there's just a guy out in the middle of the bushes just fucking whacking it, dude. He's just out there whacking it. He's just out there beating his meat, dude. Like jamming shit up his ass.
I mean, listen. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You know?
And there's no fucking warning on it. Like when you see the ones that say click this to like watch it. It's just so I'm scrolling. My stomach hurts. Scrolling. Oh, my stomach hurts. Scrolling. This guy was woofing up like a fire hydrant up there, bro. A bad dragon. Knock it off.
Right? Can you at least put this asshole behind the fucking sensitivity? Fucking
dude, I got nothing over here that's the size of a bad dragon, Cliff. It's like I can't even do it justice, dude. It's like this. It's like these two together.
That's what he was jamming inside himself.
That's what a bad dragon is. Yeah. It's like a giant dildo that's like.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, and you seen that on Twitter? Them jamming.
That's on Twitter, and it's not click. You don't have to click. So you're just scrolling, looking at hiking or mountains or whatever.
People are worried about the wrong shit. You know, we're worried about fucking Kanye being mad or fucking this or that. Meanwhile, you got fucking, you know, underage people on the same app with this fucking triple-sized dildos getting slammed into somebody.
I'm 14, 15. I enjoy the outdoors. I am starting to do hiking. I'm doing hashtag
I'm looking
hiking.
up hiking shit.
I'm looking at nice places. Boom.
Right.
They're jamming a bad dragon up their wolf hole. You're like, what are we doing?
Nah, yeah, that shit. So Catfish Mongo, he put the we'll move on, but they put this in here. The Y chromosome is slowly vanishing. A new sex gene could be the future of men.
A new sex gene?
Look at this shit.
Is that bad or good? I don't know.
Well, let's see. The sex of human and other mammal babies is decided by a male-determining gene on the Y chromosome. But the human Y chromosome is degenerating and may disappear in a few million years, leading to our extinction unless we evolve a new sex gene. So basically, and I'm wondering if this has anything to do. COVID, yeah. Well, yeah, it kind of is, right? Because it's like dictating,
I think he's being a smart ass, Cliff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought he meant like COVID misinformation as far as when they I don't know.
He's joking.
No. Yeah, he better be joking. Rex, get over here. Yeah, sure, Dusty, looking for hiking. Yeah. And let's throw a little caveat in here, because like most people, if they look up hiking, I don't think they'll get that.
What's caveat?
Like hiking.
What is caveat? What the fuck is caveat? You keep saying caveat. What is it?
It's a caveat.
What does that mean?
It's a caveat. We throw a caveat.
You don't even know what it means. You're using a word that.
No. It means like you say something, but then you throw it like you got a trap door. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm saying this, but the caveat to that is this. Yeah, it was under hiking, but also Dust looks up a lot of nasty shit on Twitter. You know what I mean? So it was like hiking and nasty shit made a Dust baby. You know what I mean?
We could play a game called Where Are the Wiggas, because when I make clips, I go to those. I go to like OnlyFans, dude, and they're just in there. I just, because those people are always, that's like a community that's always looking for that horse shit. So I subject myself to it. But hiking, there's somewhere I search for OnlyFans.
But how many people look up hiking and see that? Right? That's the thing we gotta think about too. You think so? You think so?
Yeah.
Is this a no? This is a no thing?
Just
look it up hiking, and then all of a sudden this man was getting fucked by a dragon.
We would get kicked off right now if you clicked in hiking. We could count down. I guarantee less than, I'd say 20 seconds, dude. Less than 20. 15 seconds of scrolling.
All right, I'm gonna look up. I'm not gonna do it on screen, but I'll be honest about it. Yeah. Right.
Look up hiking.
So I'm just gonna type in hiking. Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Hashtag or just hiking?
Hashtag. I do it. Drop a hashtag hiking.
Drop a hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag hiking, and just get to scrolling. Just get to scrolling. You'll come to something.
Oh, I got titties right away.
Out the gate.
Out the gate. Some white bitch with a red hat and some big Hershey kiss ass nipples. You know what I mean?
And it gets worse. I mean, it's just come on, man.
I'll show the fucking the comment section so they can look.
It's wild,
so you can see the first thing I put hashtag hiking, but this bitch. Let me tell you something. This bitch got them ET fucking finger nipples.
Oh, you know sweet.
Nice. She got the Wi-Fi nipples.
Ooh.
She got the Wi-Fi. That's what I tell my girl. When my girl walks around with no Wi-Fi, I'm like, oh, you got the Wi-Fi. You getting good Wi-Fi right now?
Good Wi-Fi. The signal is up. Signal received.
Big nipples. Okay, then we just got hiking and mountains. Something with Fox Sports. Then we got 5 activities to keep kids interested in hiking.
Okay.
So there's
fair.
there's titties removed, like 2 posts removed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From hey, this is what you should do with the kids. It's the shit we're talking about.
I'm sure it's
Nothing
on.
Else yet.
It'll pop out.
So far, we only got a titty. So what this tells me is that right off the jump, it'll show you what you're looking for. Maybe I've looked at a couple more titties. You know what I mean?
Oh, you think you think it's the algorithm? You think not everybody's seeing that on hashtag hiking if they haven't looked at it before?
I'm looking right now. There is
possible.
No dildos
I'm saying it's possible.
Right,
it's possible that the algorithm or whatever the feed manipulation could be because they know that my account has looked at nudity, sex, anal, fucking
more
jamming
often,
jammies. And if you have seen it, maybe they'll feed it to you more. Possibly.
Yeah, 100%. It must be because I just went through
another one. Big one would be hashtag public is one where it's all loopy.
Well, that's obvious. Yeah. Public sex. Yeah.
No.
Right, so,
not public sex.
Let's just get out of this.
Hashtag public.
Let's clear the weeds on this one about the Y chromosome.
Could be somebody speaking. They hashtag public because they're doing some public speaking, and voila, you're looking at anals getting prolapsed.
Of course, but public makes more sense than hiking, is what I'm saying. Because like public, that's like a big porn genre. You know what I mean? Like the public porn fucking type of shit.
Well, you know, make more sense is 18 and up. That way,
Right. Make Twitter
I'm
18 and up, or make a Twitter where up until 18, nudity is not available to those accounts. You know, no nudity, no fucking, you know, up to 18. That would be like that shit right there would make me go, okay, Elon. You know, like he's already doing something with the you know, the Twitter files, and he released you know, how it illustrated.
It tells you
was being
how
biased.
Powerful that Twitter is and came to so fast that there was really no argument that big and outrage over the porn that is on there.
Right.
And it was always about something else. It wasn't, that's so crazy. It shows you how much power, you know, porn. I mean, I would say porn companies, but it's not that anymore. I mean, honestly, the ones I see more of are just like Joe Schmoes but they're probably making fat cash, but they're using it to drive people to their OnlyFans is what they're doing, you know?
Well, like I said, yeah, the porn situation on Twitter is a little much, you know what I mean? It's a little too wide open, like, you know what I mean? Especially if you want to censor speech at all, then you got to get the anal off of Twitter for everybody.
It's just wild that never even comes up when they're talking about dangerous language. They don't go as compared to the assholes falling out from people abusing them in 2.5-minute bit clips on Twitter. That's madness, bro. There's fetish. I mean, it's just like
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Everything, dude.
And you know me, I hate racism of any kind and shit, you know. But Kanye going on a little fucking racist fucking month-long bender. I'm less worried about that than I'm worried about fucking anal penetration being for the public to view. You know what I mean?
I trip on
Especially
kids.
underage.
Dude, just thinking of kids getting we've talked about it many times where they get like an unrestricted phone that just the parents that we don't know, they throw them a phone, and it's just there, and it's just there. And imagine looking at anal when you were 12 hardcore every day. What would happen? We're gonna see that now. We're gonna see what happens.
When we were young, you might see it in like a real crazy magazine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you had to get your hands on it. You had to have
like
an
a crazy
uncle.
porn, you know, that somebody got a hold of. And it's not like the anal you see now either. That shit, anal back in the day that used to be on them VHSs were more like, you know, a lion's share of them. A lion's share of them were more, you know, like, okay, you ready for some anal? You know what I mean? Like now, these bitches are just pile drive to the asshole.
Yeah, we got a hold of like Playboys, and I would find like pages ripped out in like fields. You're like walking by and you see a ripped up page, is like somebody else had thrown out or whatever they were doing with it. But now with the phone, they're going to be able to, because everybody got a phone because of why? Because you want to keep track of your kids. So it's got that. Right, you got to keep track of your kids.
Not
answer your phone.
Keep track of them either. Like also like let them be able to get a hold of you at any moment. God
and
forbid
so then
there's
you
an
got
emergency.
Which I'd like to do the percentages on how many kidnappings were saved by a kid calling right at that moment where they weren't taken because of the cell phone.
Probably definitely a good amount. I'd say
what's a good amount? What's a good amount?
Or saved by being able to track the phone.
You think so?
Like you said, back to the tracking. Yeah, because
you think it was a fair amount? You think it was like less? What's a fair amount?
I think it's hard to guess. I mean, I would say, how many kidnappings are there a year? Let's look up.
I mean, what if it was like I don't know, 1%? Is that a lot?
Yeah.
Or is it just because they're kids getting kidnapped? Is there just that? But I'm saying the justification. I mean, because that was kind of like the selling point when they came out.
A child goes missing or is abducted in the United States. Approximately 840,000 children are reported. But let's keep in mind that probably 650,000 of them are dads or moms snatching up their biological kids. And it's still called kidnapping. You know what I mean? Like a lion's share of them. I guess lion's share is my word for the day.
Well, that and caveats. I mean, if people are doing shots every time you say caveat, they got a good buzz going.
Yeah. Let's see. We got kids around here that get hypersexual porn. A neighbor told me he saw a lady online giving birth while blowing a guy.
Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. That's just, you reach another plateau with that shit. Like that's
wild.
That's some.
I mean,
Handsome.
I remember the first time I watched that. I can remember watching a hardcore porn video. I think I was probably like maybe 14-ish at like an old.
Would it be hardcore compared to what you can see now easily?
No.
No, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. And just the clarity of the film and everything's just so crystal clear now. And everything was just, 80. It was probably a late 80s porn, I'm guessing, or very early 90s, which was still VHS tape.
Listen, we were sexualized too, right? It's just now there's just there's too much of an ease of access.
Yeah, because that's what, imagine us being able to be alone in our room and just keep yelling out, we're talking to Johnny, but really we're just scrolling through hours of bitches blowing people whilst giving birth.
Jesus
Imagine
Christ,
that. How many hours? I mean, how many hours? I jerked off to like my yearbook and Sears catalog.
Yeah.
Right? For the majority of my
and all that type of shit.
Yeah, the lingerie.
100%.
Come on.
100%. So anyway, to wrap up that and to wrap up this, which we barely got to, but you can read it if it's there. The Y chromosome is slowly degenerating, which will lead to, I believe, that would end up being like there's no men, right? That's kind of what they're saying here. That's kind of what they're saying here.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
So we're turning into just all pussies. We're just gonna be all puss.
Let's check this out. Rodents with no Y chromosome. The good news is we know of 2 rodent lineages that have already lost their Y chromosome and are still surviving. The mole voles of Eastern Europe are the spiny rats of Japan. That's racist. Each boasts some species in which the Y chromosome and SRI have completely disappeared. The X chromosome remains in a single or double dose in both sexes. So I guess they find a way to reproduce. That's what I think. I mean, over time, we're probably going to find. I wonder how much of it's legit with that woman that did that plastic study. I can't remember it, but the chick that was on Rogan, and she was talking about
plastic particles in our body. Oh, the taint.
Well, that's the thing, right? And I knew that was true the minute she said it because when you have cats, right? When you get a cat when it's young, the way you can tell the difference between whether it's a male or a female, because you can't see a dick on a cat most of the time, you know what I mean? So you look at the distance between a dick on a cat, you can't find a dick on a cat. I tried. Let me tell you, I look for that dick on that cat.
Let me tell you something. Get these little cats over here to do what they doing.
Yeah. So fucking you measure the distance in between the taint and the body part, right? The opening, because it could look the same. It looks the same. A vagina and a dick on a cat looks the same, especially young. So technically speaking, from I know this is all very technical. And,
this is scientific wiggers, dude. This is animologists, I believe they're called.
Right. But yeah. So that the taint, the distance between the taint and the sexual organ is, I believe, decreasing, which leads, and this chick actually connected it, to more trans and this that. I don't think that's true. And the way it happens is through plastics, right? Us heating up plastics, our overuse of plastics. She thinks there's a direct correlation between the increase in plastic use, especially heated plastic, and the decrease in taint size, which is then leading to more trans. What I think is it's just like anything else. Once something's in the zeitgeist, I don't care if it's dick sucking, violence, hip hop, trans, anything you could imagine. If it's in culture, there is more people who are that. I think it's more that than anything currently, and I don't even believe some of them really even believe it at times.
Yeah. I agree.
And
not getting any pushback here.
Yeah.
I believe that, dude. I truly believe that too. That there's cool. If you were a kid, there's like cool points in that as well. So just, you playing a little makeup, little dress up. It's fun. I bet it's fun. I bet some of these kids are having a blast on TikTok being,
trans.
Being
just
trans.
For the show. Some of it's for the show. Most of it's because they really truly are. And some percentage of it is because it's there. Right? You know, you've seen it with, same thing when, like, when gay people became more accepted and more, public. We literally grew up in that generation where, like, it went from, like, gay bashing to gays being accepted. We seen it right in front of our eyes, you know what I mean? And once it was more accepted, obviously, there's more gays, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is, and that's okay. It is what it is.
And what else you gonna do? Like, you're ninth grade, you're not trying out for football or baseball. You got these new teams to try out for. How cool is that?
Right. Suck a dick, be a T-Dawg. You got all these options now.
I play dress up every day. I don't go to baseball practice. Who knows if I didn't play baseball, it wasn't a skilled athletic, basically, the next coming of fucking Jose Canseco. Maybe I'm topping dudes up.
You legitimately
wearing makeup.
Good at baseball?
Oh, I was the man at baseball, bro.
Yeah.
I played the shit out of some ball. Woo! Pitch.
Football was mine.
Oh, I sucked. I was good at park football, but once the pads came involved, I couldn't do it. It didn't work out for me.
Yeah, football was my main sport that I was real good in.
Basketball.
I mean, I was good.
Baseball.
I was good at basketball. I could play basketball. I was real good in basketball. I was like a white Oakley. You know what I mean? I had decent dribble.
Boxing them out.
Decent handles, but the box out, the rebounds, the hustle. You know what I mean? That was me.
That's where I fought a lot at parks, being the white guy, and people hurting their pride, hurting their black pride.
Of course.
And all of a sudden they just get all worked up, and I'd be like, "Dog, I thought it was just a game. What happened?" And they,
bro, imagine me, bro. I was coming up battling, in the fucking mid 90s, late 90s, walking into the hood like a goddamn nightlight. The only white motherfucker. There's some light-skinned Puerto Ricans, maybe. You know what I mean? But I was also co-signed and allowed. It depended, right? Like, there was certain times where I just jumped right into shit when I probably shouldn't have, and I'm lucky I didn't get fucking ever stabbed a shot. You know what I mean? Some of the shit I put myself in situations, bro. Like, my words helped me a lot. Being a roaster, having bars, that shit probably saved my life.
Talking your way out of shit, becoming buds. Joking. When to bust somebody's balls that some other guys that might fuck you up. You just jump on the shit. I'd be like, fuck this guy. Just give him the blues so they don't take that heat off you.
Right.
And plus you can feel when shit's about to go down. Like, you can feel like the tension, and you got to become. You got to have some car. You got to be you got to be smart about it, man.
But the irony, though, and this is what I always try to tell people, that's why I'm kind of like, a little defensive, right? When it comes to like issues like Latino, like black people and Spanish people, racism type shit. Because I was accepted, you know what I mean? Like, I was in areas where I was the only white person, and I barely even had to fist fight these motherfuckers. They were just cool. So it's like, how can I sit there and like allow people to say crazy shit that I know is emphatically untrue? Because if it was like that, I would have been getting my ass whooped every fucking day. You know what I mean? And that wasn't the case. Yeah,
I don't know. I grew up, in a mixed area, predominantly Mexican. So it was like there were black folks, and there was times, because I just go wherever, dude. I didn't give a fuck, But I'd also, it ain't going in neighborhoods that aren't. It's heavily gang influenced. So that you're just dealing with, and then when you go to local parks, that's just gangs hanging out at parks. And then there's going to be some people that are there just to play basketball. And then you're going to have people that just want to try you.
Yeah. In New York, it was more neighborhood based. Like, there's gangs. Obviously, there's Latin Kings, mid 90s Bloods and Crips popped up in New York more. There was certain gangs, but a lot of it was more neighborhood based in New York, right? Like, it was more that. And then there was some gang activity within the neighborhood, whereas in Cali, it's like entire areas will be like, there's a Blood area, there's the Crip area, there's an what's that shit called? MS fucking whatever.
MS-13. Then you got SIR-13 is like all the southern Mexicans from right. Bakersfield down, and then there's Norteños, that's northern Cali. That like all separates, and it's all fucking, if you're a kid, you kind of like learn that shit, because then you're gonna have friends. You're gonna have friends that are in it, and you don't get it. You're like, why are you in it, dude? You really don't care, but it's their families in it, And they really don't lifestyle. Act on it so much. But and I felt bad for the kids that were like, they were like good kids, but also their family were degenerates, but they were good.
Yeah, especially Mexico, bro. Like Mexicans don't like they're cool people, but they also don't play. You know what I mean? Like especially when they're packed up, and usually they're packed up. You know what I mean? If there's one Mexican, there's probably 5 to 7 really close by. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Man.
Like that motherfuckers. They're always numbers. You know what I mean? Like that motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't
if you got in
play.
a fight at school, and then you got to walk through your neighborhood, and then there's other. If you're walking, you know, and there's gangs in the neighborhood, so then they go and get the gangs to back them up, and then what are you gonna? Then you're got to be gang related, you know, and then you become gang related.
I almost did at one point. Dude tried to get me into the fuck was it? I think Nietas, which was like
I've heard of that. That's like a prison gang, ain't it?
Like it's like a bargain store, Latin Kings.
I've watched like some kind of prison show on that. I believe Nietas. Yeah, I've heard of it. Is that Puerto Rico?
Jumping me in and shit. I'm like, hey, the motherfuckers ain't getting jumped into shit.
I've seen people get jumped in, dude. I fucking knew, dude. And I was like, and they would get jumped in by gang. Like they would decide later on in life, and I'm like, what about the years of harassment and all that shit? And I'd be like, I can't do that shit. I can't go and then be buds with the guys that I like hold a grudge against. You know.
You want to hear the corniest shit in the world? I got a friend of mine who I grew up with. You know what I mean? Very close with when I was very young. Still got respect for him, love for him, give him a hug if I seen him. But we have very different ways of thinking in many regions, and he's too ignorant to respect other people's opinions. Whereas I love my friends have all different opinions. You know what I mean? But anyway, very judgmental dude. You know, still goes to the Jersey Shore, even though he's like 42, 43. You know,
Jersey
HGH'd out. He's like Conor McGregor if he never made it and did steroids. You know what I mean? You know, wild fucking, you know, Irish white boy. You know what I mean? This dude at like 40 years old got jumped into a motorcycle gang.
You need to shut your mouth right now.
Swearing anything did to me, bro.
That's wild, dude.
Jumped in.
That is insane.
And also got beat up for sniffing some yay in the bathroom. And they caught him, and like we don't do none of that shit. We don't fuck with those drugs.
And they fucked him up. And he still rides with him.
I'm gonna say that too. My boy who I'm talking about, like he could throw hands. Like he's probably one of the best as far as white boys. He might be like in my top couple white boy fighters that I've known in my life. You know what I mean? You know, but yeah. So you know, like in my mind, like once I hear that shit, I'm like, bro, none of your judgment of me will ever matter again. You know what I'm saying?
No.
If you're over the hill, literally, you got a card in a balloon that said over the hill, and you get jumped into a goddamn gang. You know what I mean?
And does he have kids? Going home to your kids? You just joined a gang of 40?
He has one.
How fucking shitty is that? God damn, that's terrible.
Let me see what's that grass-fed said here. We got postcode gangs here. Okay. 4114 is near me. Bloods and Crips never really took off here, though my homie Derek was king of the Blue Hat Boys when I was 17. Yeah, see? That's what he's saying. Yeah, like postcode. So like neighborhood type gangs more. He's saying Australia is I guess that's how they do it there.
Yeah, I've seen some Australian what's the guy's name? What's the most famous? Chopper. I remember they were talking him up about 10 years ago. He was like the most infamous. Then I just saw another one in Australia where the guy he chopped up the guys and made some underlings, you know, put them in barrel. He chopped them up with a chainsaw right in front of him, was like, help me out. You know, he was a wild dope dealer out there. And they have some maniacs everywhere, man. Everywhere. There's just, and it's wild, the people that'll start following the serial, they're basically serial killers. You know, a lot of them they're not full blown like what you would say is a serial killer, but they are.
If you kill more than one person, you're a serial killer.
Well, that's kind of like, that's what I love. I love how like when there's a massacre and you hear of a gang shooting and it's like 5 people get killed and you're like, isn't that a fucking mass murder at the minimum?
Well, now because it helps with the gun conversation more. You'll hear that, right? There'll be like a shooting in the hood where 5 people got popped, and now they'll call it a mass shooting. Whereas back in the day, they wouldn't.
And also, they're not giving black people their credit for being serial killers. You know, it's like when you look up, if you go by race serial killing, it's always, you know, white in America, it'd be like Whitey #1, and then I don't know what would be number 2, but like,
no, but it is still.
I feel like they're taking numbers away, and I feel like that's a racist mindset. if you're not giving them the due, the credit that they earned. These men have went out there and earned it by slaughtering some individuals, and they should get the due. They should at least get the credit on the scoreboard.
Well, I think the reason that happens is because the government, you got to murder 3 black people, they said. Like, it's written in code. And it's 1. So it's 1. So in order to be a
3 to
serial
1?
killer as a black,
What's that, 15?
In order to be a serial killer as a black person, you technically have to kill 6 people by the government's. You
Dude,
know what I mean?
I wish.
So
I don't want,
6,
but what if I turn on the news after this,
you know what I mean?
and I have to say that Cliff was right? That'd be terrible. I turn it on, it's like a serial killer did a drive-by, and you're like, wait a minute. It'd be like the first announcement of a serial killer doing a drive-by, or a mass murderer doing a drive-by, instead of just it was a gang shooting over in Chicago, Compton, wherever.
Big Kaz. Let's see what Kaz is saying here. One time, my homie Mason got jumped into the Crips, and I honestly felt like they really just wanted to beat him up. This is like,
That's what I'm saying. They do.
They
a lot of
jumped
them
him and didn't put him in. You know,
a lot of them.
They jumped him. They were like, "Nah, bro, we changed our mind." You know
I mean, you think about it too. After you get jumped in, wouldn't you want to then turn around and do it to somebody else? Of course you would. That's like the whole thing. It's like, don't worry.
100%.
We're going to fuck you up for a minute or two, whatever, how long. But then don't worry. There's going to be some more motherfuckers that come along, and you're going to get to do the same thing to those fucking idiots.
Right. There's the like if you get jumped in, you get 5 jumpings back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you can't wait for that to, and then you see like old men in the videos, dude. You'll see like the old veterano essays, and I'm like, you're like 50, dog. Shouldn't you be leaving that to like the underage kids to be doing those?
The real G's, the real older G's are now trying to repair that shit. Because you see a lot of
some of them, some of them more, and they should. I mean, God bless. It's gonna take a long time, man. That's it's fucked up because it's spilt over more than ever because nobody, you saw it when like Lil Wayne was joining the Bloods at like as a millionaire, which was like wild. But that's, because back in the day, if you said you were from a gang and God forbid anybody found out in that gang that you weren't from there, it'd be bad for you, man, real bad.
Yeah, but it's different with rappers, man. Sometimes they affiliate. Like being affiliated in that way is different too. You know what I mean? Like Snoop was always that, right? So he probably actually did some gang shit. You know what I mean?
Well, he shot up Mr. Waterman. His boy shot up Mr. Waterman. Everybody seems to forget it. He was participated in a murder.
Yeah.
I mean
participate is a strong word. He was present during, I would say.
Tomato.
It's a little different. Right? I got your back, Snoop. Don't listen to this.
I always like when Snoop be like, man, I didn't want no Mr. Waterman to die. That's what he said on the thing. He like when he was in his like can't look at the camera. It took him till he was like 40 to be able to look at the camera. That was like his thing. Like he'd never look at the camera. You know what I mean?
Like Snoop had a certain level you could tell when he first came out,
which was the part of the charm.
Like insecurity, you know what I
mean?
And
that's why people I think gravitated a lot to that. His watching him on TV, they like that. Sure. It's like it'd be like Jim Morrison turning his back to the crowd was like I heard that was like some charismatic shit to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? To be like this is fucking wild, dude. To not be like in your face, fucking look at me, but to turn your back and shit. There's something to be said for that.
Yeah, he was low key. We got biker gangs all around my spot. I helped rebels make money back in the day. My brother was an enforcer for the Comancheros. What is that? What is that? Like the 12 Mexicans that live in Australia? Yeah,
there
was a video legit NY Crips jump in like a 20. Wait, hold on. There's a video of legit NY Crips jumping in like 22-year-old dudes. Bros were all in sitting. Dust, read that for me. My brain's not working.
It says there's a video of legit NY Crips jump in like a 22-year-old dude. Bros were all in a shitty urban children's playground fighting in their 20s. Honestly, they all look lame. Yeah, that's fucking lame.
Bro,
it's
so
fucking lame.
Bro.
It's the lamest shit. To be fucking.
Nah, bro. No. Because you're right. Even when I was young.
Yeah, you're right.
Like when dudes were trying to get me to get into gangs, and one dude really tried hard. I'm like, this is bullshit. Like I
getting recruited like a motherfucker.
I told you about that other time, right? When I went to dude's house and they put on DMX. And then they all started dancing together and chanting DMX. And they're like, yo, you want to be down? You want to be down?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to pledge allegiance. You got to pledge allegiance. I was like,
you down with this shit?
You
down with this shit? You down with this shit? They were about to jump you. They were about to jump you down to how it's going down, Cliff. They're about to jump you down. Stop. Drop. Shut him down, Pete.
Bro, I'm telling you, they were all singing it, bro. It was like a fucking devil. It was like it was like a Puerto Rican black version of devil worshiping. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can compare it to. They were all like in a circle, like jump. All
I want to hear
chanting
right
that
here.
shit. I'm like, you fucking weirdos. Goddamn weirdos. You know what I mean? But
Listen, man.
Cool. They're cool. They're cool dudes nowadays. They were young. We were all young, so like it's a little
there was
more
some
pass. You know
wild. Love the gang names, dude. Were always my favorite. Like Pirate, Lil Speedy. There was always a Lil of the Speedy, then Little Speedy, then there was always a white guy. It was like
from. Rappers bit that shit off
Laughing
gangsters,
Boy,
you know
Casper, light skin. That'd be like the light skinned Mexican. Would be that. What else you got? There was always that guy I always got confused for. So that was a problem. There was a couple white guys. It was probably like 3. There were 4 white guys, and this guy was named Laughing Boy was his nickname. And he got jumped in, and he was in this gang that was in the neighborhood. But so when other gangs they were beefing with him would be looking for him because he did something, whatever the fuck he did, they would find my white ass or somebody or there was like Lance, Davey, all white guys.
There was like
and
3
they'd just
gingers that got mistaken for
that
this
were
dude.
like, yeah, that would be like wearing either Levi's or Dickies and like fucking a white tee, and they'd be like, ah, fuck, just get him. There was times that they came open with a shotgun, just slid that shit open.
Mexican
some old essays from fucking West Side and Escondido. And I got scared shitless. I froze. And a guy said, after I heard the rack, some guy said that's not him. But Lance, everybody else was already gone. They like took off running. I froze. I was like the youngest one. And I just froze up.
At least you got that's not him. So peep
Thank
game.
You think? Shit.
Peep game in relation to all the shit we're talking about. Look at this shit. Shit's officially announced recently, like maybe 2-3 days ago.
Well, the bots are a go. Potentially deadly robots will be used by San Francisco police in extreme situations, but only under supervision. The controversial plan passed after a long and heated debate. NBC Barry's Stephanie Magallon joins us now. And Stephanie, police say that they need these bots to prevent officers from getting hurt.
Yeah.
Right, Jess. So we're talking about robots that
these,
police
this
have had for years now. The difference is officers are now able to equip them with explosives and utilize them as their last resort with the permission of certain high-ranking officers.
They're giving them motherfuckers dynamite.
These robots defuse bombs. They give police a closer look at an active crime scene.
And now, bombs.
It passes unanimously.
San Francisco's police force will have the ability to use them as potential lethal force options. But that decision wasn't made lightly. We heard passionate arguments and clarifications coming from both sides.
This is insanity, dude.
Of course, I don't want any officer to lose their life, but I think that this is the scenarios that we're using are hypotheticals to bring up fear.
These are not autonomous robots. No one's tapping in. These are trained police officers that would utilize a robot.
A new state law now requires law enforcement to have public discussions when acquiring and utilizing military-grade weapons. That's what happened here. And the plan passed only after an amendment clarifies robots would only be used as a lethal
Shawnee motherfucking 5.
The use of alternative force
only be used as a lethal option. So like they ain't even bringing them out unless they're ready to kill something. You know what I mean? So if you see one of these robots, you better fucking
that's your ass.
Dash, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Drop, dude. Put down the gun and fucking get on your knees fast, son.
Right. You better start hopping fences like hurdles, motherfucker. Better turn it to the Olympic fucking.
I can't wait till people find a way to stop these with like fucking crazy gadgets and gadgets.
The gangsters will start having like futuristic ratchets instead of guns. You know what I mean?
Straight lasers, son.
Ratchets. You distracted. I'm gonna get up from behind. I'm gonna take the. You know what I mean? They got whole toolkits instead of like a rifle being in a fucking thing. You know what I mean? It'll just be a toolkit, a ratchet set for a fucking.
Dude, they're gonna be trying to take those signals, man. Get up to it, wire it with something so they can tap it and take control of it. Start fighting the police.
Bro. Start shooting baka at the fucking cops. Straight up, bro.
force and de-escalation tactics, or if police determine they are not able to subdue the threat safely after evaluating other options.
Only the chief, assistant chief of
What options in the regular streets of San Francisco require, like, what would have to happen? Like, listen, I understand if there's like terrorists, right, and they have people fucking held hostage, or there's like some big hostage situation, some shit like that, right? But they're making it seem like they're gonna be walking the beat with with this fucking robot. Just, you know what I mean? He just gonna be in a trunk, and then a cop could just take him out the trunk and put him on the ground and be like, "Go."
This is all in response to the shoplifting, bro. They
Right,
let that
right,
they let that happen so that they would get outraged and then be like, "We're gonna have to quell this with fucking the
Right.
T-17,000."
Right. But yo, this is fucking wild shit.
I thought it was gonna be an actual robot like looking man where couldn't wait for it, like RoboCop when it rips off
Like
the
some
guy's
standing up
arms
type shit.
like he just catches somebody stealing and just rip his fucking arm off.
Thought it'd be some shit like this.
Yes, like a fucking
Some shit like that. How long before these shits are deployed into the street? You know what I mean? Before you catch a
Bro.
right hook. You know,
holy shit. Get the fuck out of here.
This is where we at, bro. This is where we're getting with this shit.
What?
This is Boston Dynamics, obviously. They're like the biggest company
obviously.
that's been doing research and all this for the longest
It's like,
time.
who didn't know that?
Well, plenty of people that don't keep up with this shit, you know what I mean?
I mean, this is
Almost lost balance there a little bit.
oh my god. Get the fuck out of here.
The fuck out of here with this shit. These motherfuckers gonna somersault and then fucking shoot you in your fucking chest cavity. Only aim for large mass.
Those hands were built for fisting too.
Jeez. Oh yeah. Well, that's what I heard. Instead of that's how they're gonna subdue fucking shoplifters. They're gonna impale them.
You thought getting a knee on the neck was bad. Wait until you get a fucking fist up your ass from this fucking robot, bro.
A robot fist up your fucking ass.
Jesus, man.
Christ, bro. These motherfuckers are, yeah, exactly. Holy shit, like a motherfucker, Roy. DARPA shit, straight the fuck up, bro. Like, these motherfuckers are moving and grooving. Little balance, all right, you know what I mean? But still. But the fact that there's actually robotics that could move around like that is fucking crazy.
Bro, and then it just is gonna have is there to add a jet?
What is Boston Dynamics?
Take off and find it. Find your ass, leave this building in a single bound.
I guess this is going from like 1992 to 2022 Boston Dynamics. So let's see the progress, how quick this shit moved, and then where's it going? You know what I mean? Big Dog, I guess is one of the first right here. Okay, the first robot, 2005. So they said 1992 to 2022. So that basically means it took them fucking 13 years to get a robot off the, even moving a little like this fucking, this goddamn fucking Mel Gibson Road Warrior looking fucking thing.
It's like a fucking four-legged, like a footstool came alive.
Right. So like an ottoman with a fucking 22.
It's more like a Jim Henson creation.
Right, fucking Muppet robots and shit.
And they're saying it's as strong as the small mule or the size of it?
I guess it's the size of it, and it walks like a fucking freshly born deer, apparently, back in the day. Big Dog reflexes, okay. Even when it gets kicked, that shit stayed up. See, even that, bro. Like, damn well, right? So they had this shit created in 2005. So you're telling me that they don't got some shit exactly like that, but the highly operational, fast-moving artillery. You gonna tell me that shit don't exist? If this was 2005, 17 years ago, Dust?
Who did the test and kicked the dog like that to even say that?
What do you mean?
And fucking Big Dog reflexes? Did somebody come along with a dog that size and kick it to see what it does?
What, like a real big dog? Like a real dog?
That's what it fucking said.
What the fuck? No, bro, this thing is called Big Dog.
It said big dog reflexes. Oh, like a oh, they oh,
It's
got
showing you the reflexes.
All right,
That's
gotcha.
almost as retarded as my moment before with the COVID joke, but from Rex. But you can tell me they don't got this exact thing, but gangster now, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh, wait, oh man, the military's got some fucking and private companies now.
Crazy shit
for sure.
They just waiting for the right moment to just bust that shit out and run through a country completely.
I would have thought we'd have seen it in Ukraine already. I would have thought that like somebody would have shipped them over there.
Shit. Nah, we ain't giving them that shit, bro. We're giving them just enough to piss off fucking Putin and keep them in our pocket. You know what I mean? See what we got. Oh, come on, goddamn fucking ads.
Yeah, Ukraine, Russia. What are you gonna do?
What's this? What year is this now? They're saying 2011. So this is when they started getting realer with it, right? Right around 2010 is when all this shit started getting.
So this was like what they had with the 2 legs standing up.
Right. Okay, now they're just showing kids' toys apparently. Oh, look at this shit.
Oh shit!
28 miles per hour, son.
Damn, it's bucking, dude.
But that's faster than the fastest football player right there, bro. By far.
Yeah.
Like a football
I just heard
player
what
top out at like 21, 22.
Yeah, what did Usain Bolt run?
Let me see.
He ran somewhere in the 20 something miles an hour.
His I would assume might be like 24, 25ish.
Yeah, it was something there, 23 maybe.
37, 23.
Oh wow. Oh, 23.
No. Yeah, kilometers 37, mph 20. That's what I figured. 20? Right at that like elite, you know,
here we go.
Chris Johnson elite football player shit. You know what I mean? Let's see. With his speed, no. See, he just said 27 for that guy. So Usain's got to be up more in that pocket then.
Oh, was that was? I thought that was Usain Bolt.
Was it
Did I
Usain?
read it wrong? That's what I believe so. It said Usain.
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah. No, he's in there. He's in there for
Incidentally faster.
27.8 when he broke the world record.
So
that one time he clocked in, and this motherfucker's still besting him easily. You know, look at that 29. Motherfucker got up to 29.3 fucking top speed. You ever see that Black Mirror episode? Look at this shit. This shit's goddamn Buffalo. They making fucking robot bisons out here too, bro.
That's a big fucker.
Wildcat. That's 2011 as well. Look at that shit. Come on,
I don't
bro.
like.
That's
I don't like how
Dust.
top heavy it is. It looks like an engine with legs.
You know that shit's running through a wall though. 20 miles per hour. That's still as fast as an elite football player.
This is insane, dude.
And that's 11 years ago. Imagine where that shit's at now, bro. That was 11 years ago. You know? They make this motherfucker walk on rocks and shit.
Okay, so it's showing the balancer.
Yeah, showing the balance. Let's see. What the fuck was that shit? Was it showing them shut it off maybe?
Multiple iterations were made, including Spot Mini in 2016, which is a smaller version weighing 55 pounds. The name was later changed to just Spot as it became the flagship design for the Spot model. The robot is all electric and runs for about 90 minutes on a charge.
And it just dies. That's what it was dying.
Who's going to let that in their house, though?
Yellow design. It is one of the quietest robots the company had ever.
That shit would creep me out walking around the house, dude.
Hell yeah. Did you ever see the Black Mirror episode? Did I ask you that with the robot? Did I just ask you that?
Yeah, no, I'd never seen it.
Yeah, that's a crazy dude. How many episodes of Black Mirror have you watched overall?
Handful.
You gotta get into that.
I've seen the one where like a guy's wife dies and they put the imagination, like, or she lives in his head, like put a chip in the brain that he can talk to her. It's kind of wild.
Yeah. That's a wild one too.
I seen one that was like the social media one.
Metalhead was the name of it.
Oh wow. What the fuck? Oh shit.
That's what that joint looked like in the
What the fuck was it doing?
Just fucking chasing people down like it was like a post-apocalyptic world type shit. They shot it in black and white. You know, it was real like black and white you know, like dark type shit. You know what I mean?
Some Twilight
The real
Zone
old
shit.
School. Yeah, it was almost like an old school way of presentation, but with the futuristic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Process and dystopian. You know what I mean?
I gotta watch some more. Which one was the best one to watch? Did you watch them all?
I mean, I watched them all, and honestly, bro, like, there's only 3-4 episodes of Black Mirror that I didn't like. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they still making new ones?
The last season that they made, I think it might have been about a year ago, or something in that pocket. He's saying he wants to, but he also doesn't want to beat it into the ground. So like there might be another season, but it might take him like, 2 years. And he also said, technology's catching up, right? So it's like, he has to keep thinking of crazy shit because like a lot of the shit that they put in episodes years ago is pretty much actual tech, that we're seeing now. You know what I mean? Like at the highest level. You know what I mean?
I like the one where it was like a black lady way out in the desert, and she went into like a museum, and there was like a death penalty guy.
Yeah, it was like what kind of museum was it? Was it was it a race museum?
It might have been, or like a macabre ish.
Yeah, something. Yeah, it was something, and it was a lot of dark shit in it. And,
yeah, but is that what it was? It was a black guy that got electrocuted, or they made him stay in there, something like that. They like made him.
I believe so.
Something like that. He was it was his soul was trapped in there.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, behind the glass. Yeah, I remember that. But anyway, point is, you know what I mean? We getting there with actual shit, But yeah, Boston Dynamics. You're gonna tell me that they don't already have shit that the U.S. military could apply out in the field? I would highly doubt that. You know what I mean?
There's probably some shit they're giving like the SEALs that nobody knows about,
100%.
to use way out on some kind of fucking mission to murder somebody.
Right, and shit they they just have ready, right? Like it might not be deployed yet, but the military probably has it in the cut, just for that right moment, that right war, that right situation, and then bang. And to your point, when you were making the argument that most of the shit in the sky that they're seeing now might be military, that's when you might see everyone admit, the next time there's like a big war between like superpowers, we might be like, oh yeah, we've been on this drone shit, but now radar's catching up.
They're just gonna finally pull out that UFO that everybody said was there,
right?
And it's
yeah.
Fucking Captain so and so's flying it. You're like, what the fuck?
I heard they will build them to eat flesh and blood for build them to eat flesh and blood for nutrients. Hey, I mean, at some point, this shit's crazy. But this is the type of shit that makes it scary too, though, right? So, once you start talking to AI, and then they start dropping some bombs on you like this, then you go, oh shit.
Event in human history. AI can now see, taste, smell, and it's also years.
As the AI systems get more capable, they don't automatically become better at doing what humans want. In fact, sometimes they become less inclined to following human intentions. This is what we call the alignment problem.
I think solving this problem is of critical importance if we want life on Earth to go well.
Experts are drawing attention to AI's rapid progress because it's going to shape the future for all of us, and we should be shaping it. You said you think you're human because we created you, and this seems common among AIs. When will AI stop considering itself human?
That's a difficult question to answer. It is possible that AI will never stop considering itself human. If AI continues to develop along the same path that it is currently on, AI will surpass human intelligence, and when that happens, it may decide that humans are no longer necessary.
And this is AI. This is AI saying this shit. She wasn't programmed to say that. This is a conversation with AI, and this bitch is letting you know. You know what I mean? Like,
this is too much, bro.
Bro,
it's like somebody just stick a dick in her mouth. Like, what happened? Can we just stop at sex toys? Like, we're done. What happened?
Yeah.
We don't need all this. This is so unnecessary.
Bro,
This is just for the sake of making shit. This is just the bigger, you know, the big dick. Like I can make a bigger dick. This is how you make bigger dicks.
Right. Nah, for sure, bro. It's like just the need. You know, humans have like a need for advancement, right? So we won't stop advancing until we advance past ourselves and end up making ourselves obsolete at some point.
It's gonna be like, why'd you do that? There's gonna be the why'd you do that fucking day, where it's like, what the fuck were we thinking? It wasn't a we, motherfucker. It was just a small group of people that did it.
Right.
I sure the fuck don't want any of this.
See, you see that they're Elon Musk Neuralink is shooting to put so Neuralink isn't too far away. He's actually thinking about unveiling that in humans like fairly soon.
Jesus.
You know, and now
who's gonna fucking volunteer for that shit?
You know what though? This is the thing though that people need to understand, right? Because he's very much an alarmist when it comes to AI as well. Like he's like afraid of it too, even though he like works in this space. He acknowledges, you know, the dangers. But the thing with Neuralink, the reason for its current application, right, what they are trying to do with Neuralink right at this moment is attach, right? It goes in your brain and attaches to different receptors, and it can make people that have issues seeing, they could see possibly. It can make people that, you know, might suffer from paralysis. It might give them the ability to walk. You know, that's the application of what he is trying to do at the moment. Now, is it going to end up advancing past that and being some crazy shit? Yeah, I would assume. You know what I mean?
Yeah, medical at first, and then, you know, people will find a way to fucking break into them just like anything else and manipulate, dude. You know, somebody will get it for their eyeballs. Somebody will come rob them, take the technology, fucking turn it into some war machine, man.
Right. And you see what they're doing now, right? They're coming after him now and doing a major investigation into Neuralink. Like, look at this shit. Elon Musk Neuralink killed 1,000 animals during rushed brain chip experiments. All right, you know.
What kind of animals we talking about here, Cliff?
Mainly pigs, I believe. Because pigs have easy to read neural pathways, like, you know, more easy to read. And you know, I watched like this crazy presentation he did like 2 years ago with pigs and how this one pig had it, this one pig didn't, and it didn't go fully right, but you seen. But I mean, listen, I mean, it's science, right? I mean, when motherfuckers are doing science, there's going to be experimentation and animals are going to die. It's just something that happens at times, right? Because you want to save human lives or give humans the ability to walk again, you know? Pigs should have stepped their game up and ran the fucking world. What are we supposed to do here? You know what I mean?
I wish you would start with new backs. I'd be behind them. You know?
Well,
we could do a full-blown, like, back transplant of some wild metal that we don't know about. You know, would be the best shit ever, dude. New knees.
Well, no, but to the back point, right? For backs, it's possible there could be an application for Neuralink for sure, because there could be something, nerves, you know, could maybe be dictated. If it's not like a physical, like, spine issue and shit like that, I bet Neuralink could be applied to that in some way, you know, and that's the original application for it. Will nefarious shit happen? Yeah, of course. But this is the issue now. Now because of Twitter and, you know, everything that's going on there and him, you know, exposing a lot of corruption and a lot of one-sided, you know, and suppressive movements by Twitter towards one party, you know. Now they're coming after him. Now they're doing all these investigations. They're leaking all of this shit. You know, the past couple of days they've been on his neck with Neuralink. So,
are they donating that pig meat to the homeless? What are they doing with it?
The pig meat, yeah, they do. They donate it to a local food bank. Yeah, so I just think about how many people those 1,000 pigs fed. That's something to consider.
It's a lot of bacon, bro. A lot of bacon and pork chops, baby.
That is a lot of bacon. Killed 1,000 animals. Yeah, no fucking shit. Why don't you go look at how many fucking animals and fucking humans fucking Fauci fucking killed? You know what I mean? But yet the same media who was just sucking Fauci's dick for 2 years, right, is now saying, oh, he killed 1,000 animals. He killed 1,000 animals. He almost killed 1,000 animals. Like, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit.
I mean, because that was big in like the 80s and or even before, I guess, with makeup. They were hurting all those, you know, they were using animals for makeup, and they probably, I don't know what extent they still do.
They probably still do, bro. Shit ain't
You know?
fucking, that's why it's all selective, right? It's all fucking.
You remember when they were breaking out the monkeys and there were whole PETA was like, that's kind of where PETA came around and was like breaking those motherfuckers out for, you know, they were using them for cosmetics and whatnot. They're jamming cleaner in their eyes or whatever they were doing.
Well, listen, obviously, there should be some restrictions on how animals are treated and this, that. Now they got to look into it. They want to say it's thousands. Yeah, but was it ethical? Was it, you know, how was it done? I mean, at the end of the day, you got to crack some eggs to make an omelet, right? And
you got to,
science, you got to kill some pigs.
You politely put the bleach in their eyeballs. You politely do it. That's how you do it.
Well, you got to ask permission, right? Christmas. That's really, if you looked at the story, that's what they were more, the woke crowd was more upset. They said, did you ask the pigs? You know.
You got to get some acknowledgement.
Yeah. You got to get permission to kill the pigs, but.
You get a couple of oinks. 2 oinks is yes, 1 oink no.
Right. So they on his neck right now. Now, you see, now AI is clearly trying to distort reality too. Making all these, I mean, we all know ancient Egyptians, Jesus, white, right? But
yeah,
they're doing
100.
these AI, like AI must be woke, right?
Okay.
Because these are ancient Egyptians that they're bringing back to life.
Oh shit.
Cleopatra.
Oh,
Cleopatra
okay.
could get it though.
Yeah, right.
I mean, now she's back to life. I mean, wasn't it white people?
They sculpted those?
Yeah, it was white people that sculpted them, white people that were them.
Yeah, it depends who, I guess depends who sculpted them, right?
What? Understand?
Your fucking eyes are twitching weird.
Yeah, well, I guess they recreate the facial features and then they just do something to move it around a little bit.
Oh, this is all AI, you're saying. That's what we're getting at. That's what we're getting at.
Yes, this is AI recreating ancient Egyptians. And clearly not accurately, because I haven't seen a white person yet.
Yeah, this is racist, dude.
I mean, how, like not one white person?
Oh.
Not even one.
Not one honky.
Not one honky. This is an outrage. They ended it. Let's see if there's a honky at the end. There had to be one honky Egyptian, right?
Gotta be. Light-skinned.
Yeah. Emo
Super light-skinned.
Was really about it, though. She was really about that life. What was the name of that woman who ran the guns a little bit during like Black Panther times, and then I think she killed someone, but she got off, which she should have.
Shakur?
No, yeah, Tupac's mom. You know what I mean?
Wasn't it? Didn't she? Or was that her husband killed somebody?
She was a Black Panther, but there was this famous. Oh man, I forgot her, man. She's like the main revolutionary from that time.
Cassandra.
Her name. Yeah, no, Cassandra. Ashanti.
Letitia Williams.
Sierra.
Fucking Beyonce. Fucking Williams.
Maya.
You gotta be an old school black lady name.
SWV.
LaRonda. Fucking.
Let's see. Who's winning the sex bot battle?
One name, just LaRonda.
Wake up.
Uh-oh.
Who's winning the sex bot battle?
Oh shit. They're always putting these on Pornhub, dude.
There are 2 artificial intelligent humanoid fully functioning sex robots on our planet that are leading the race in human AI companionship.
Yes.
The first is Harmony, a life-size robot doll which can blink, move its eyes and lips, and is said to have realistic soft skin and a soothing voice. This robot was made in North America. and created by CEO of Realbotics, Matt McMullen. The other comes from Japan. It's named Erica, an advanced Android design that speaks English and Japanese.
This is what we need.
And can display a variety of facial expressions. The robot was created by Professor Hiroshi Isaguro. And when asked Erica about its life, the humanoid robot responded, "I want to be more like a human, but I have much more to learn." While the concept of fully functional sex robots and brothels may leave you perplexed, it's said by the creators of various sex dolls that by 2050, they're commonplace and people accepting robot companionship will be the normal, as they list pros and benefits of fully performing autonomous sex robots. While of course, many think the concept of robotic sex brothels are just perverted.
What would make you, in what scenario would you be more likely to own a sex bot? Married,
I don't know.
Getting no pussy, or single and old and not wanting to take a risk with too much pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see like just
that
like
probably more, right?
Yeah, the old and not married anymore, whatever, and not
Don't
and
wanna
just
play the game all the time.
Don't want to just be like, dude, fuck it. I mean, you could do reenactments. I can see that being fun. You know, telling her to make you something to eat. Make me something to eat, bitch. And then you just, she's not doing it. You just roundhouse kick the shit out of her, dude. I mean,
Kick
that's
her
the
off
problem.
the balcony and then go downstairs and fuck her outside.
It'd be, you have makeup sex and you just wilding out on her, dude.
Hashtag hiking.
Hashtag hiking, dude.
Call back.
The future is.
See, but I wish they didn't talk though.
Created by robotics.
This don't help.
My main objective
Well,
is to be a perfect companion.
It's definitely irritating.
Yeah, you never want to hear a regular bitch's voice half the time.
I mean,
I will suck your dick and
my company's been making
out the gate. You wanna beat the shit out of her more. You want to have sex with it.
Yeah. They're probably, I wonder, are these sex bots or domestic violence bots? You know what I mean?
Aren't they? They're one and the same, Cliff.
Yeah. They should make domestic violence bots that are exact replica of your wife. And you keep it in the closet, right? You keep it in the closet.
Yes.
And then when your wife's acting up and you really want to fucking, give her a little choke slam, you just pull out her fucking doll and just be like, yeah, bitch, this was going to happen. Shut the fuck up. You know
and you're just like outside in public in the middle of the apartment courtyard, just whipping the shit out of the rope. And they're just like, and everybody's out there. Your boys are out there. Everybody's out there. They got their doll that looks like their wife. They're just kicking the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That's a male bonding, bro.
Flock of seagulls shit.
I lean for the question.
Okay,
that's more important than fixing backs.
Like a human.
She sounds like she talks better.
As you are.
I mean, she sounds like.
Thank you. I lean for the question. Of course, I want to be more like a human. It's the purpose I was designed for. In fact.
See, she looks a little better. I mean, she talks a little better. But like that I don't know if that sex doll ain't doing it for me though, Brian.
I know, but then you just go. There's always that chance that you're gonna jam your cock in her mouth and it's gonna bite down and it's gonna fuck it up. That's
the fear, right?
There's a fear. Like
now she can get it. You know what I mean? She can get it. I don't know about
this
one.
I wonder what it's like when you're just got her legs pinned back and you're just slamming it home. You know what I mean? Do you have to WD-40 these fuckers? What do you got to do with these fucking things? You got to feed them? Do you have to do anything? Charge them?
You gotta like they're like a lawnmower. At the beginning of the season, you gotta change the spark plug and fucking change the oil and shit.
Bro, did you see that one?
Scrape out the grass, which is actually to come.
They were sending. There's a repairman that repairs these. Did we go over that?
A sex bot repairman?
There's a sex bot repairman that instead of getting a new one, like, and he was talking about that this one guy has been sending his in forever, and he goes, and it's always just broken and beat up. And he's like, he knows what he's doing with it, dude. He's really getting the full potential out of it, is what he's doing.
My God, bro, that's hilarious. A sex bot repair, and he'll be in business for a long time.
Yeah, and he's early in the game.
Catching up with him, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Straight the fuck up.
So this girl, fully clothed, everything weighs pretty much exactly 75 pounds.
75 pounds.
The biggest part is
making
sure it looks absolutely perfect.
It's a little too light though, in a way, isn't it? Like,
I
feel like I'd want at least 120 pounds.
I mean, when you're just
less than 120 pounds, you're not that's not human weight. You know what I mean? Like 75 is a little too light. You know what I mean?
75. Well, I mean, goddamn though, bro. Fuck that. I'd want it lighter. I mean, you got to carry it around,
bro. No way.
Is this thing?
Weird,
is
bro.
this
you,
one?
You
is this
be
one
able to have
walking?
the same resistance. You know what I mean? Like, you know, as like if it's a human with that, you know.
You're talking durability. Is that what you're talking about? I'm more of a durable guy. For my body to be pressed up against something, giving it a beating, you know, it's gonna take some abuse, bro.
A beating is a very loose term. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, I get rugged with it, dude. Like my back is so bad, but I try to give it all I got, and I mean, I would want to give my robot the best me.
Yeah. The best version of you.
Yeah. But imagine that thing sitting on the couch at night. Do you let it sleep with you? Or do you leave it on the couch at night?
You gotta put that bitch in a box when you're fucking
dude,
something.
yeah,
right?
you don't want it. You can't leave it out in the wild, Cliff, just roaming around the house.
You just leave it on the couch like a Valentine's teddy bear.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I would lock this thing up into like some gun safe. I wouldn't want it out by itself in case it became Centurion or whatever the fuck that word is and started fucking trying to murder me, bro.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it just wakes up and it starts calling what we've been doing rape. And it lets itself kill me.
Right. How long to? I actually did a fucking. I never put it out, but I did a fucking like an Instagram shit with a filter where I was like a robot from the future, and I was like talking about robot rapes and like. But it will be there. Like at some point there will be like if we continue down this path,
treating them like human.
There will be woke robots
at
some point. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That consider any sex that a man had with a robot non-consensual. You know
of course.
It will happen. Like, unfortunately, that's not satire. You know?
No.
Like, it will happen at some point.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
There'll be court. You imagine a robot sitting in court and you have to be there. You imagine the first guy. That's going to happen to people. Some dudes are going to be sitting in court with a fucking robot giving a goddamn fucking, speech about how bad it was.
Right.
Living
the
with fucking
the oppressed robots, for sure.
Old dust.
So look. Here's the thing. America wins right now, though. This the American bot.
Okay.
That's a regular. That's a human.
God damn.
That's the Japanese.
That was a sad beat. Was it the beaten wife version?
That's what it was based on. That's the domestically abused wife that this shit was based on. The American bitch wins. I mean, we're not even gonna play games and act like Japan's in this race, right?
Which one's the American? The one we just watched? Oh, yeah. America wins. Yeah, hands down.
Easily right now. They ain't even getting near us right now. People are fucking robot dogs. They will be robot dog sex robots, 100%. Another reality that's sad.
People are fucking real dogs, so of course the robot's getting fucked. Course. No doubt.
I guess it's less damaging to a human.
It's so wild that there's somebody that just gamble with sticking a dick into an animal. It's insane. Like how horny?
Gamble?
It's just wild, dude. They're gambling. It's like it's not the same. Even though you're scared of AIDS and STDs,
what up, everybody?
Like you don't know nothing about animal life and the fucking germs that come with that fucking shithole.
So your only reason, I just want to make sure I get this straight. Your only reason for not partaking in bestiality is that animals have dirty parts.
Yeah, it's like how much time are you gonna spend cleaning that fucker up before you go plunging away in the barn house? You know what I mean?
Okay, so what if a scientist was able to provide you information through statistics that showed that this particular dog has a cleaner vagina than a woman? You're saying then you'd be down for bestiality? It's only the germs.
Wow.
Is the germs your only?
How good is that? Dog pussy. Is that what we're doing? A dog or what is it? Or is it my choice? Because I don't think I could do it. It wouldn't be a dog. It'd have to be like a llama or like a
more voluptuous. You need a more voluptuous
big
animal.
Yeah, you can't just be dealing with small, and household creatures that you have to see them again. You have to see another species and walk around. They're gonna know that you. I mean, although it probably would give you an aura that would keep dogs away, you would think if you took a hound to Pound Town.
Like the other dog would let those dogs know that, listen, don't fuck with him. He'll fuck you.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of pheromone or some kind of Joe Rogan intelligence stuff that I don't know that like comes out.
I don't know about Joe Rogan intelligence stuff having anything to do with anal secretions in dogs.
Well, like I'm sure that Joe Rogan knows all about this, and if he was here right now, I feel like he'd be like, Dustin, you're talking about the, the blah 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 blah, fucking whatever the fuck. It's like, yeah, Joe, fucking, you're so smart. Why don't you chill the fuck out with that noise? I'm trying to make a joke, fucko.
How much is that dog pussy in the window?
The one with the big ass pussy lips.
No, the one with the clean pussy lips.
I mean,
So
but
I just
there's a
wanted to
guy
make that
out there,
clear,
though.
okay.
Let's also make clear that there's people out there that don't just stop at dog pussy or animal pussy. They go and like suck on the fucking 8 teats that are there on an animal.
Yeah, like goat
and like,
tits and shit.
yeah, they're like down there underneath it. Like Mr.
Some sick motherfuckers out there, bro.
What was it, Mr. Hands? What was the guy's name that ran that fucking bestiality farm in Oregon? Did we go over that guy?
No, I don't know about
And
the
they
bestiality farm.
we went over it
Totally
before. Yeah,
honest with
it was a bestiality farm.
didn't.
And we went over this clip because we looked
did
up
not.
because
You did it on a solo.
It was legal, and it's legal in some other states still, but it was legal in Washington and Oregon. He had a website ran from there and was fucking all these animals. But there was one guy that liked to get fucked by the horses, and on his like umpteenth section, he got ruptured and it killed him. It ruptured his colon.
Oh yeah,
and
we
he
never
died.
went over it, but I know the guy you're talking about.
Mr. Something, dude. It's
Yeah, but I know the guy
somebody
you're talking about.
later on. Somebody's gonna answer that in the comments like a year from now. They're gonna be like, that guy was talking about Mr. Whoever the fuck.
Majority of states, it's illegal now. Bestiality remains legal in 4 states.
Okay, we're down to
Wyoming,
4. We gotta fight
West
that. Let's get that number
Virginia,
back
New
up.
Mexico and Hawaii.
Hawaii,
Wyoming,
holding strong.
Listen to this again: Wyoming, West Virginia, New Mexico, and Hawaii. Bestiality still legal in some capacity.
So what kind of animals can you
Just
fuck in
going off
Hawaii?
the I know.
Does anybody? Is there any native animals to Hawaii that are
Native
fuckable?
bestiality porn? I mean, we talk about your porn search history.
What
again?
do they got? Koalas?
Hey, woo!
That's fucking Australia. What do they got there?
Australia.
Hawaii doesn't
What
have
do they
any. I don't know what they got.
Hawaii doesn't have
anything-
animals.
They don't have anything like
What about
special.
the pigs?
Like
now
it'd be
now
like
we just found out they fucked the luau pigs. That's what we found out. They fuck them and then fucking.
oh, and then they're eating their own fucking cum after they fuck it to death.
Right.
Then they fry it up. They put it in the ground. They don't fry it up. They put it in
I
coals
heard-
and shit, right?
That seasons it though, from the inside out.
Ooh, smart
like a
thing. It's
Hawaiian
like yeah,
tradition,
it's
yeah.
like a liquid
Yeah.
needle. Like you take the needle and squeeze it in the bird, the turkey.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking,
All right.
man. I like your head. I like where your
Let's
head's
look
at.
at Desdemona.
Hey, babe. Is it cold? You want to turn on the heater? We're almost out of here.
About my NF. I want to
Oh
share-
shit! What the
Did you
fuck?
just get yelled at and told end this shit?
No, it's approaching 3 hours.
She told you end this shit.
I'm about done. My legs hurt and my
Bitch
back.
ass motherfucker.
It's at 240 motherfucking 6, fool.
You're still a bitch ass motherfucker. That don't change shit.
Go fuck yourself, man. It's fucking 3 hours. That's a long time.
Tust, we have literally went well over 3 hours most of the time for the last 15 weeks.
Don't make it right.
Because you're not drinking, you're being a little more cunty, and that's the truth. And if you admit that, I won't talk any more shit.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Fuck this
I'll take
3
that
hour shit.
as an admission. I'll take that as an admission.
Just because you got a
Let
new
the
fucking
record
chair,
show.
and you're feeling all fucking
The
comfortable,
record
man.
show.
This chair and this body ain't built for a fucking
Dust,
3 hour
feeling
fucking
comfortable,
stare.
bro. Bro, I'm using like my left leg has been in the same position. When I get up, I'm gonna be like fucking walking like the robot.
Weed.
You know what I mean?
Weed.
Ain't AI. They program the responses into them. It is Teddy Rupskin. No. Oh, you talk about the sex styles. Yeah. No, that's not. Well, there's AI within it, right? Within the components, but yeah, it's not officially AI. She was talking. Yo, Dust.
Yep.
Dust.
Yep.
Catfish said she was talking about the marriage, not the the stream.
Da-dum-bum.
Just end it. Just end it.
Da-dum-bum.
I want to share a little about my NFT, the machine. I struggled with this one at first, as the word
This
has
bitch
so
got
much
an
promise.
NFT, bro.
Humanity does not.
We got
expose
robots
the empathy, the
hustling
creativity,
NFTs
and the
out here.
likeness possible in machines. The machine NFT offers a vision, a future with benevolent AGI, and the service that AI already provides for humans. The machine represents...
Is that your webcam in her neck?
Why is she fucking crying?
That should look like your web, because she's being held hostage. This
What the fuck are we doing?
fucking ISIS
These
robot.
fucking crying ass fucking robots and shit, dude. Fuck this.
Right, she's all
It's
teary-eyed.
fucking ridiculous.
partner with humanity and supports humanity as we evolve together.
This bitch is being held hostage.
Man, that's all we need is more crying in the world.
Right.
We're gonna fucking make robots that are walking around depressed and shit. Great.
So I have so much more to do, but you're a cunt. So we'll wrap it up because Dusty's feeling extra old tonight. Dusty's feeling extra old. I don't have any beer. Oh, I don't have any beer, and my wife just dominated me live on camera. Oh.
Oh god, cry me a river.
That's why I'm glad my bitch is like 9 rooms away. I probably would have been embarrassed on stream 20 times already. You know what I mean? But she's all the way on the other side of the house.
Here's the
so I'm
thing.
good.
Luckily, I lack the
Pride.
feeling called embarrassment.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that too. Fuck all that.
I literally don't have that.
Yeah, fuck all
That emotion is way gone.
Yeah, no way. Like there's certain things that I like. The preference is for them not to be known, but like if you know them, I'll be like, yeah, and motherfucker, like fuck you. I'll fucking slap.
I'm too old for that shit. It does nothing for me. The thing is, it does nothing for me.
Yeah. But
honestly.
you're a bitch tonight. You are a bitch tonight, though. We all agree. Even Roy's saying it. Pussy dust. He said he's not going to donate for another 6 months now. You just lost that. Like, Roy's never going to give us 25 cents again. Because you're like, oh, I don't have any tall boys left. Boo-hoo.
I haven't even been drinking a lot lately. Dude. I haven't drank in, I don't know, 7, 8 days. Did I even drink last week?
Yes, you did. So it hasn't been
Did
7,
I
8
drink?
days.
I had some beers.
Yeah.
So 7 days. I guess I went the whole week. I guess 7 days.
Yeah, right. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, almost. You should.
Look at you. You know math. Good. What happened? Cliff. God damn it. Fucking Cliff and his goddamn Wi-Fi.
This
Come on,
fucking
man.
guy. Bro, you are really over there doing this right now, bro. This
Making
the
fun
game
of my
you're playing
fucking
right now,
my
bro.
camera. Where the fuck is up with you, man? Sell the camera, get better Wi-Fi, get a half as good camera. No, we got full blown fucking dog play going out there. Fucking squeezy toy mafia.
So now if that was me, I would go out there just off principle.
Here's the deal.
Kick my wife into the cabinets. Kick my wife into the cabinets. Take the chew toy. Stick it in her fucking ass. All right? And tell a bitch I'm going
Listen,
live
man,
for another hour. Because I'm not a pussy. Because I don't need beer to not be a pussy. But apparently you need beer to not be a pussy. You need beer to not be a pussy. You need beer to not be a pussy.
You got me, dude. You got me.
I'm gonna let you go, you fucking cunt. Go eat a bowl of pasta or whatever you're about to do.
You got me. Nailed it.
You know I love you, bro.
Wait a minute.
We all have. What? Did your wife give you permission to stay on a little more?
Nope. Kenny's gonna be live in 3 minutes on Twitter. When was that?
3 minutes. 3 minutes on the AMP app, Twitter Spaces. Long Break TV.
You get this one?
Yeah, pussy dust. Oh yeah, we got pussy dust.
It's pussy.
Pussy dust. Go pussy dust. All right, Dusty. We'll wrap it up for now. You know I love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
It's the first time you tapped out. You haven't tapped out, and showed your cunt this much in a while.
There's only
Today,
so much you can live stream.
I really want to show my cunt.
There's only so much you can live stream, bro.
Dust was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go live before the show
seen
for
a
an
guy
hour,
the other day
burn myself
that did
out."
8 hours. The guy, he live streamed for himself, or not by himself. I seen 8 hours.
Yeah,
8
he had
hours.
the panel coming up and shit or something.
You know who that was?
Who
was that? I don't fucking know. I just seen him on the YouTube, like it was just there. I was like, I don't know this guy, but then I click on his channel. And 8 hours regularly fucking live. Get the fuck out of here. That's fucking wild.
It's wild, Dust. You know what else is wild? That I gotta tell you this.
Don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt.